Hello, everyone. Sorry. It's a little bit of a dilemma. That dilemma being, what do the kids say? It's hot as fuck in my room. Like it's really hot. So, struggling. Someone who dislikes heat. This is certainly a struggle for me. But hello, everyone. Hello. It feels like it's been forever. It's only been 2 days. Crazy opener. Thank you. I'm here. I'm here all week. But I'm not actually here all week. Funny enough. Don't overheat. No, it's okay. I have a fan pointed at me, basically. If you hear it, then you hear it. There's not much I can do about that. It's really hot where I am. It's 80 degrees where I am, and you may think, Faust, that's very normal temperature. That is a very normal temperature for the month of June. I assure you, I have my computer running. That thing isn't exactly closed, because I'm lazy. So it's open, partially open on one side. So we're leaking a little bit of heat. Um, so that's why I think it's around like 88 in my room. It's like 8 degrees hotter, which is fun because I hate heat. So I'm struggling. Struggling. It's all right. I'm gonna install the air conditioner soon. Yeah, it's 88 in my room. Basically, pretty much. But I'm all right. I'll live. Today we have horror video watch-alongs, meaning look at the red circle. Something is going to move a centimeter, and it's scary. Yeah, no, it's pretty warm in my room. Mind you, my room is the size of a bathroom. Right? It's very small. I think it's like I want to say it's like 10 by 10 by 10. I'll try, Eli. 26 Celsius. Can we get that in freedom units, please? It's plus 32 times like point something, or I don't, or times something plus 32. I forget. America units, yeah. No, it's very hot in my room, but I'll manage. I'll live. I'll be all right. Um, I'm gonna put in the AC probably tomorrow. So once that's good, you might hear the AC in the background. I'm gonna crank that, by the way. I like it when my room is like 50 degrees. So it has to be pretty cold in my room. 78. Okay. Yeah, like 50 something degrees. Am I penguin? Nah, I like the cold so much more. I'm not a heat guy. Like, you could not catch me in like Florida or Texas or like those places are too much for me. I could never handle that. I need my ice. I need my frost. The bones would rattle. That is peak temperature for me. Exactly. No, none of those. In 50 degrees, I'm telling you, embrace the cold. You can put on infinite layers. You cannot take off infinite layers is a lesson that I live by. I always recite to myself when it gets cold or warm. 71. 71's nice for like being outside. I will say I start wearing like short sleeves or stop wearing short sleeves at around like 48, 47. When it starts getting that cold outside, then I'll start wearing some long sleeve stuff. Really, exactly. It's not like I'm gonna, get rid of my skin, my epidermis, my dermis, my flesh, bones. I'm not gonna do that. You can't really do that. It's not advisable, I believe. Layers at 60. Nah, 40 something, I'm good. 70 nice. 80 is a bit much for me. I agree. I do have a little bit of an announcement. This is, I don't know if you guys have seen this anywhere, but I will be taking part, as I was invited. I will be taking part in the VTuber SummerSlam 2025. For those who don't know, it is a charity event where we raise money to bring video games to kids in hospitals. So the date we will be streaming this event, it will be like a kind of like a subathon, but all proceeds will go to the charity. This will be the 28th at 7:30 p.m. It's normal stuff. Yeah, support these kids. I'm bringing them games. I'm getting them all on IDV. Hey kids, you want to play a nice game? You ever hear of Identity 5? Just wait. They'll be peak tier in no time. They'll be peak tier in no time. I will teach them how to play Hermit. They will be the best Hermits. It will be amazing. But yes, this will be on the 28th. A little subathon so you guys can mess with a few things. Become their personal coach. Yes. I don't have too many details on it, but I'm reading at the same time. Great. Yep. Okay. What team? Support a mascot? All right. S1 Hermit. I wish I was S1 Hermit. Don't even get me. Chiro, I know you were there. I know you were there. Know that I was upset. Yeah, it'll be a fun time. Become beast, exactly. All right. I was controlling myself, Shiro. Okay. We're going to run a poll. I have to represent one of 3 mascots. Sunny, Sandy. Well, Sunny is a sun. Sandy is a sandcastle. And Shelly is a shell. I already know which one I want, but I'll let you guys pick. How long will it go for? Just a day. Sandy. That is... I have a feeling you guys are going to pick... What day does it start? 28th. June 28th. There will be an announcement in the Discord. And I'll make posts on Twitter. But yeah. The goal is $3,500, which is a decent amount, but there are individual goals for... There's 10, 30, 60, 100, 300, 500, 3,500. You vote for the shell? Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, that'd be great. I will run a poll right now. I'll try to run it sparingly, like, because we still have like 16 days. So I'll run it every once in a while, probably once a week to see what you guys want. So, where's the poll? Poll. Great new poll. Mascot? Or charity? Question mark. Sunny. Sandy. Shelly. We'll leave this up for like 5 minutes. I have a feeling you guys are going to pick a certain one. Shelly. You guys got to fight. I think I can only choose one. Yeah, I can only choose one. So, depending on what you guys choose, we will pick. I have a favorite. You know, I'm going to go with Sunny. Because what's stronger? I think the sun kind of beats a sandcastle and a shell. What's the poll for? We get to represent a mascot for the charity event. Learn about Chosen. Yeah. All right, I wonder what you guys are picking right now. How is Shelly winning? Sunny is just so much cooler. You guys are wrong. It's wrong. Sunny's just way better. But whatever, you know. Sure, whatever. I don't know how Shelly's winning. This is crazy. I know. You know what Shelly is? All right. I can show you guys really quickly. This is sensitive information. Do not leak. Just kidding. It's not really. No, don't feel bad. Listen, I just want... See? You can't see Shelly. No. All right, I'll move. Give me a second. Give me a second. There we go. No, don't feel bad. I'm biased. I want Sunny to win. I'm not gatekeeping. Listen. I think Shelly is going to win at this point. You like Sunny now? That's what I'm saying. Now you know that Sunny is the best. Yeah, but like, come on. Here, there you go. Sunny, Sandy, Shelly. I say Sunny. I'm saying Sunny. Shelly was a conch shell. No, I don't know what these are called. Go for Sunny. I mean, I have to. This is democracy. I gotta let you guys vote. It seems like a lot of people are voting for Shelly. It was probably gonna be Shelly. If there was an octopus, I would have overridden everyone's vote. Sunny. So we have 2 for Sunny, 5 for Shelly. Can't change your vote. I'll run it again. Hold on, give me a second. How do you do this? End poll. New poll. Mascot. Mascot. Sunny. Sandy. Shelly. No, you guys can vote for whoever you like. Trust me. Whoever you'd like. I'll let this run for a little bit. Too sunny. There we go. You have sunburn. Disembodied voice. Listen, I'll do this for now. Just temporarily. Where are we? Funny enough, TikTok can see me, but you guys cannot. Let me just do this. I'm covering Shelly. Okay. There we go. I'm so nice today. Choose Sunny. Whoa, what's that? 5 votes for Sunny. Make that 6 votes. Apparently I can vote on my own thing. That's crazy. That's funny. Whoa. So, okay, I'm going to run another poll eventually. I'm going to run in the Discord too. So people that aren't here can vote as well. Shelly's a scallop shell. I eat scallops. Therefore, Shelly's weak, right? I can eat Shelly. I can eat Sandy. Sandy wouldn't taste very good, but I can't eat Sunny. Sunny eats me. Sunny's massive. Very important debate. I'm telling you. Lore-wise, Sunny is the strongest. You guys just don't understand the lore here. The lore implications. Who would win? A scallop shell, a sand castle, or the literal sun? Listen, the logic's there. The logic's there. We just got to pick it up. Shell? Okay. The shell protects you from the sun. Surely. Surely. Whoa, 7, 8 votes for Sunny. Seems like Sunny's winning. Ignore the cracks. Anyways, you guys have seen enough. I'm gone. Thank you for the follow, Fennec Frost. Welcome, welcome. Okay, seems like Sunny won that one. You simply don't go outside. Yeah, exactly, guys. If you don't go outside, the sun can't hurt you. It's that simple. Hello, hello, Bummy. Welcome. Going outside. Hello, hello, Fennec. What time is it? Yeah, we'll talk for a little bit more, and then we'll get those good old horror videos going. Going outside sounds fake. Outside? What server is that on? Never been on that server. I love using that joke. Thank you, Eli. Thank you. Never go outside. You've never seen the sun. The sun has not graced your skin. Your skin is barren. Vitamin D-less. It's vitamin D, right? Which one's the sun? The sun vitamin. The sun vitamin. Vitamin D. There we go. Whatever the sun vitamin is. All right, let me do that. I had it right. I should never second guess myself. In the building. That's basically what mine is too. Kind of sit there. My job, very chill. Sometimes do tickets. Sometimes play Magic the Gathering with coworkers and talk about video games. A vampire? I understand that. Yeah, it's a very chill job where we deal with very frustrating employees sometimes. Why do you get no notifications? Guys, shun the fake fan. Everyone, point fingers. Point fingers and laugh at Akane. Point and laugh. That's crazy. See, even Nightbot made it. Even Nightbot made it. Nightbot doesn't miss a stream. He's always here, and he's always promoting me. He's also partnered, somehow. Nightbot is a day. Exactly. Nightbot's been here. Actually, funny enough, Nightbot has not been here since the start. I remember when I added Nightbot. Yeah, we're gonna remove the believer rank from Akane. Should give you a timeout. You know what? Timeout. Water. Bag. 777. 1 second. It's just a joke. I'm just making fun. You know, I don't mean it. I'm just having a gaff. I started saying that a lot. at work, one of my coworkers would be laughing. I'd be like, "What are you gaffing about?" Set an alarm and everything. Betrayed by your own devices. Shameful display. Stare at the eyes of my suit. Yeah, they do. They do move. They blink. They look in different places. I have a third one. Funny enough, it's further down, but you can't really see it. Killed the whole move. Never say gaff. We're gaffing here. We're just straight gaffing. Chiro's the only one that's not gaffing. Gaff. Wait a second. This ain't right here. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I might have been saying the wrong thing this entire time. Gaff, laugh, meaning. Wait a second. Slang. Wait, shit. Wait. Have I been using the wrong word this whole time? Do not look up gaff. Do not look up gaff. Hold on. Wait a second. Having a gaff. No, this ain't right. No, I don't mean guaf. What? I thought this meant laugh. Like a giggle. Whoa. I'm confused now. Slang, foolish talk. Yeah. I'm confused. No. Gaff as in G-A-F-F. Hold on a second. Guaf? What the fuck is a guaf? Guaf. That's guffaw. No. G-A-F-F. Not... Hold on. G-A-F-F. Meaning slang. It can also mean to cheat or defraud. What the fuck? To cheat, to fleece. Wait, what? No, slang, foolish talk. Hold on. No, I'm being serious. Laughing like... Alright. Foolish talk. Well, it doesn't mean to laugh, really? Synonyms for laughing. Be in stitches. Who the hell says that? I'm so confused. Chortle. How do you say this word? Cacinate? What the... It gives you stitches? I'm confused. Listen. I was lied to. It's not my fault. I was lied to. I will not take the blame for this. It's not my fault. You can't blame me. The internet told me so. The internet told me so. Listen. Where did I hear gaff from? That's a great question. I may have made it up. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Early onset Alzheimer's. Just kidding. Strong matches. Burst, cacinate, chortle, convulse. What the f... Crack up, crow, fracture, guffaw, titter. What? What's the antonym? Cry? Something ain't right here. Weak matches, be in stitches, break up, die laughing, roll in the aisles, split one's sides. Titter, yeah, titter's another word for laughing. Like someone who guffaws. I do not guffaw. I'll have you know, my laugh is very proper. See my TikTok. Did I say what? Titter? It's a word. It means to laugh. It means to giggle, sorry. Strong matches for titter. Observe. Cackle. Chortle. Chuckle. Guffaw. Hee-haw. Snicker. And Twitter. Weak match. Tee-hee. Yeah. What are we watching? Horror movies, videos. I'm just listen. We're talking about etymology right now. You know, confines of etymology and how I was gaslit into thinking that one word meant another, when in reality it did not mean that. It meant something completely different. I don't know of an instance of me doing this before, to be quite honest. But besides the point, I've been gaffing, guffawing, for too long. One last not the dictionary. This will now become part of your regular vocabulary. You will now use it, and it will spread. Now all I have to do this with swag, and all of you will start saying swag, and we will bring back swag, and I will be the reason for the resurrection of the word swag. You know what's not fair? Do you know what's really not fair? I was the one who uses cheeks, the word cheeks, to describe something bad. And now I'm finding out, not of my own volition, that the kids nowadays are saying cheeks now. And I, frankly, feel robbed. Me. It was me. I say cheeks. Kids nowadays. What am I supposed to say? The youngin nowadays use the word cheeks. I do want credit. Listen, I will be the reason why they bring back swag. I assure you. I assure you. You will go into the Urban Dictionary and you will see swag definition. Insert definition here. Coined by or resurrected by Faust. We are bringing back swag. It's gonna happen. The kids are saying TSPMO il Sabao. Yeah, I don't speak Italian. Bring back swag. That's what I'm saying. Everyone, go protest. Bring back swag. Listen, I'm not that old. I have a very, what they say, old soul. But listen, don't get me on slang nowadays. Real people remember planking, remember swag, remember YOLO. I'm not that. No, I'm telling you, I'm really not. No, why? In on YouTube, it's Sabao. But you're saying Siabu. Yeah, YOLO. Listen, we need to bring back YOLO. You guys remember 2012 when the world's gonna end? I remember that. No, I don't unironically say YOLO. I say swag. I don't say YOLO. What the hell is planking? Planking is when people went on top of very high places or random places and literally just like laid down very stiffly to look like a plank. Taking your sub and follow back. Listen, you guys don't fuck with my swag, okay? I got swag. You guys don't. You don't understand. I do remember the hot knife trend. I remember that. You don't have swag. No, everyone's being hostile. Nobody's gaffing. What is the 2012 version of drip? 2012 it was swag, I'm pretty sure. What is going on here? This is weird. No, hold on. 2012 version of drip slang. Fit? No, fits older. Slang drip, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Gen Z slang. I'm not reading that. It was fit. Was it? Teen slang that confuses adults. Bet. Sus. Mid. Fire. Drip. Apparently the kids aren't even saying skivvy anymore. Can you believe it? Sounds good, bummy. Drip and swag. Water down the fit. It's just lame. Swag was so much better. Unironically say skibbity. I actually, yeah, I don't really like skibbity either. Philosophy of Gen Z slang. Aura. Basic. Bars. Beige flag. The next one is just bestie, bet, big yikes. Can't say that. Brain rot, bruh, bugging. I'm not, no. Crash out. Hook. Caught in 4K. We are so doomed. Oh my god. Just reading this is just like painful. Delusion. Dank. I don't think people say dank anymore. No, there's got to be like a... Hold on. And no one says dank anymore. Hit different. Huh? It's giving. I can't do this anymore. It's equivalent of adding XX underscore. Yep. Yep. We're gonna quickly look at 2010 slang and then we're gonna watch horror videos. 2010 slang. No, funny enough, Wikipedia is pretty good at this. What is this? This is new thing showing up. Wait, what? Gen Z or Gen Alpha? Which one's the older one? Or the... No, that's... Hashtag hella. Throw shade. Sorry, I just read... Gen Alpha's younger than Gen Z. Christ. In the 2010s? I can't say this, but like... It's weird that this showed up in 2010. Regardless, let me stop assaulting everyone's brains. Let's watch some horror videos. Okay. I'm sure you guys have had enough of me gaffing. Haha. Wrong thing. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. Gaffing. It's not. Shira, let's get to haunt your dreams. I assure you. All right.
Following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
Nobody listened to the voices.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a
This looks fake.
cemetery in my front yard.
You have a cemetery in your
which
front
probably
yard?
doesn't help my cause.
What gaffing about you?
I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
That's a nice house.
She's in that room
I don't-
upstairs.
What's scary about this? The rent?
Josie? Josie?
Having a cemetery in the front yard, probably. This ghost ain't gaffing. I don't notice anything. Am I just blind? Is it just me? The gaffing ghoul.
Man, she's just been staring at that. And
Because dogs tend to tweak at like
She
supernatural
growled?
things. It's like a superstition.
And when she growled, I kind of like booked it.
It's a nice closet door, I will say.
Did you growl?
Torture chamber.
And when she growled,
No, it's a closet.
booked it?
I just don't really know.
Jump
what she's
out.
staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like,
The dog's barking. You got no drip. Why are you going in the closet?
like what? What is it?
Door close.
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time, despite there being no one or nothing inside.
Mine is over.
The space is clear.
Oh, it's
but
like June-
strangely,
it's
her
June
dog
12th.
is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled, at which point she began to
I'm gonna be
report
real. Your dog's probably just tweaking. Like I don't think there's anything wrong here.
this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is
Uh-huh.
worth pointing out.
A
and
window?
That's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Listen, dogs do a lot of wild stuff. Let's be real. Josie, we're gonna need you to
Josie,
lock
what's
in.
going on?
Nice and visiting the ghost. Why would you have a cemetery in
For
your
this
front
reason,
yard?
Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we
Yeah, they're
can't.
graves. They're
The
actual
thing's
graves,
getting
yeah.
creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard.
Yeah.
Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this
Why are there
was
graves
my
in your yard?
parents'
It's a graveyard.
wish, and it was
You heard of a
their wish
graveyard? I'm
to
kidding.
be buried right here, just where they were. And before
I mean, if
they
it's too
passed
quiet
away,
as well. I think it
they
is.
buried all
Too
of their
quiet.
cats right here where you see the little crosses, and
Oh.
so that's really all that there's to it. But things
Something is not right here. There's no way there could be actual bodies here. Look at the spread. You're telling me that there's 2 humans here and the rest are like pets? I don't believe that. Something's not right here.
have been quite strange lately. Like for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it because we during the day we
The
would,
urns.
like,
Oh,
eat
you're
them.
right. You're
As she
actually right.
mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come
Yeah, we hit the cow random event. They just kind of show up and stand in your yard.
from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this
Not
is
even
what I'm
her
talking
cows.
about.
That's wild.
They
That's crazy.
literally just come and hang out here all the time now.
You went in. You missed.
Newer
You missed it.
development.
Or you saved yourself from mental damage. Cow showing up. Yeah, you rolled a D100 and you landed on 12, and that's when the cows show up in the yard.
Really breeze around this area. And
You
there's a
summoned
cow face and
The cows that stare at graves.
yeah.
Fascinating. Rewatch the
If
VOD.
Josie's behavior
You'll
hasn't
see.
fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have.
Nah, this is like a 1 out of
Now,
10.
the cow
Nothing's
situation
happening
is a
here.
relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she
Let's
can,
drink
just
water.
in case they stop showing up and no one
Sadly.
believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery,
Human.
Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
I love how they're like, this dude is freaked out. Listen, if I'm door dashing for a little bit of money on the side, your corruptor needs some money. And I turn around and I stare. It's not because I'm seeing ghosts. It's because I'm seeing cows show up randomly. Thank you for that, Dream.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is, location is off-site, no here.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah. It's okay, no problem.
It's
Thank
off-site.
you
Give
so
me
much.
$20 tip.
Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
See the cow coming in?
it's scared, he's like, oh.
What if this guy isn't afraid of ghosts? He's just very afraid of... He's got bovine phobia. Like, what if he's just afraid of cows? Cows are terrifying. Look how big they are.
Hi.
Their eyes are literally glowing in the dark. They're not even your cows. Look at how scary that is. Like... bovine phobia? I don't think that's the actual thing. I just
Thank you.
use the scientific word for cows. You know, the genus. And attach that to phobia. Yeah, look, its eyes are glowing. Horrible spawn selection. Bad spawn. Aggro's all the cows.
See, this is what I'm talking
It's also a
about.
beehive. Like,
Every freaking night. Like, even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just, like,
is bovine phobia?
just,
I
like, stand.
don't know. Maybe it is. Security alarm goes off. It's the cows. The cows are going to war. Please let a cow just like bust through the door right now. Damn it. South Park episode on cows. I have not. What the f... Cows being aliens? Listen, I believe that with
Her
horses.
shirt is pulled by something that can't
Oh,
be
huh?
seen. Eerily, her shirt is pulled by
Nah. You can't tell me. Nah. Someone could easily have a string attached to it. I don't
something
believe this for a
that can't be
second.
seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone
Nah,
off for
I don't
unknown
believe this.
reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy. According to her,
just got
it was
robbed
as if someone
for
had
some
tugged at her
Taco Bell.
sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she
With
decides
all
to
their
sleep.
might. If I pulled this person's shirt with all my might, they would fall down. What are they talking about? Ghost, enjoy their meal. Ghost is like, I must raise from the dead for a crunch wrap supreme.
Sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked
bones.
out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when
I
this
guess, yeah.
happened. This incident, along with the strange
cows
behavior
are
from
just
the
like-
animals,
cows
has
are
led her
what's
to
worse.
believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences
This one is
are
such
still
a
pretty
bust.
creepy.
I don't believe it for
But
a second.
despite there being no further videos on this situation,
Or
these
mid-food.
current ones continue to spook
Try
viewers
trash food.
and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one
a
remains a
string pull.
mystery.
Here's my reasoning for thinking that it's a string.
Like all videos,
If you look at
this
the
one
point
remains a mystery.
where it's pulled, it's a
Going on
very
with Britt's home,
it's a very centralized
like all
area.
videos,
When you grab someone's shirt with your fingers, it's a lot wider, right?
this one remains a
So if you
this-
look, it's a lot wider than this. A string would easily create a shape like that. I would say if you did it with your fingers, it'd be a little more flat, but it's pointed, so it's probably a string.
mystery.
Graveyard and cows. Yeah, this is Random Event Central. It's like random stuff popping up.
Now this next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known
I
as
know,
Maria
man.
Sabina
Abuelas are
creeps
scary.
him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
It's so funny. You missed, like, there's one that we watched a long time ago that was, like, hilarious. Please just, like, jump at the screen. Just, like, straight up just jump at the screen. iPhone notification. Terrifying. To, like, move or something. Hate wax statues. They're pretty creepy, I will say. I gotta see that again. Hold on. Okay. I'll give you that. It moved a little bit. I'll give you that.
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again.
It's not going
she
to.
doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
Just cussing out the statue is crazy.
Now, this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No,
Saves
no
her,
manejo
yeah.
nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada. No es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an
Imagine if
animatronic
the guy
or
just, like,
anything of that
swung
sort,
and, like,
then
punched
just
the
how
wax
exactly
figure.
did it move? This question continues
be a
to
video
remain
editing.
unanswered.
I don't know. I don't
and it
believe
seems
these.
likely that it'll
I
stay
really
that way for a
don't.
while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what
Do you guys
exactly
remember that
transpired.
that compilation? Oh, is it Chilling Scares? I'm pretty sure it's these guys.
Sophia McKenna.
Yeah. These guys are way better. I don't know. Those, like, other ones are not great. Some of these we gotta be careful with. Some of them are just like, yeah, you see this couch? Very, very inconspicuous. By the way, a bomb just, like, went off here. Something crazy. We gotta be careful with these. Some of these I cannot show on stream. These are more interesting. Disturbing, mysterious locations. I kind of like the urban exploration ones. Those are a lot cooler. Urban exploration horror. They moved a millimeter. Someone's here. Sure. Wow, I love this show. Someone's gonna jump out like right now. Don't do it.
Urban
That's fun.
exploration can be creepy on its own, but what happens when you run into someone else? Or something
Ooh, that
more
camera lens
sinister?
is weird.
In this video,
I'm just
we
waiting for
dive
someone to
into
just jump out.
unsettling urban exploration encounters that will make you think twice
Hello, Kuromi.
before
Welcome.
exploring into abandoned places. From strange
Movie.
noises
How long is the
echoing through empty
movie? If it's
buildings
around like 20
to
minutes,
unexpected encounters,
sure. If it's a little bit longer
these
than that,
real-life experiences will
or are
leave
you saying in
on
general?
edge.
That's creepy.
Tunnels underneath. Oh, it's the catacombs thing,
Exploration
isn't it?
Unknown is a YouTuber
I think I know which
who's
one you're talking
no
about.
stranger to venturing into abandoned and haunted locations,
In general, okay.
often bringing his
Gotcha,
viewers
gotcha.
along for
Yeah, I've
thrilling
heard about that one. Apparently,
and
it's really cool.
sometimes
Thank you for
unnerving
the follow, Kuromi.
experiences.
Welcome.
In this particular video, he decides
Let me know
to
if the
take
video is
on
too
an
quiet or too
exploration
loud.
solo, entering a long-forgotten building
Yeah, the catacombs.
surrounded in mystery and darkness.
As below, so above. Yeah, we
The
should watch that in the
exploration
Discord
begins
sometime.
quietly, with him roaming through the corridors and empty rooms.
What is up, guys? It is John. I'm back with another adventure.
I like how this guy is drenched, by the way. He is drenched in sweat. And he goes for the usual, hello, YouTube. We're here with some urban exploration. This dude, the light has faded from his eyes. He's got demons. Okay, the bird is going off. If you guys hear the bird, I apologize. We'll go to sleep soon.
And I am in Canada, and I'm in an area.
He's doing like the Mr. Beast.
The Devil's Elbow. The
What's up,
owner,
YouTube?
The original owner's house was a high priestess or priest in the occult, and they practice all kinds of different crazy rituals and ceremonies here. So sketchy. There's just so many rooms.
What is this? Is this a house or is this like I forget? The hype intros, yeah. I'm not a hype man. I'm a chill man.
But soon, things take an unexpected turn. Out of nowhere, he hears strange noises echoing from downstairs. A sound that doesn't belong in an abandoned place.
Freaking somebody down there, dude. Come on, quit messing with me. I'm just trying to freaking. I'll leave. There's something else in here. As I've got myself in a bad situation.
As he makes his way,
This is
through the
not
dark,
good.
The atmosphere becomes increasingly tense.
This guy is
He
being
starts looking
followed.
downstairs
He is screwed.
for any signs of life.
The other person knows the house
And then
way
something
better than
chilling
this guy.
happens.
He gets attacked. Get out.
Hello? I don't see anybody.
A light suddenly flickers on from upstairs. He shouts again, trying to assure anyone who might be there.
Imagine if this
that he
was like
means
your
no
house
harm.
and someone is just like, dude,
exploring.
I'm just recording a video, man.
Oh my God, Freeland.
Hello?
I think this guy yells at
There's
him.
somebody here.
No one's here.
I'm not here to bother or rob anything.
But then, a voice from above starts
Keep
shouting.
exploring. Yep.
A barrage of angry, unintelligible words. The sudden aggression sends fear
Imagine,
through him.
imagine that there's this place that is just like rumored to have like the rituals, the dark arts, and you just like someone comes in and to mess with them, you just scream in like gibberish, and they're gonna think you're like summoning a spell or something. So I think that's what's gonna happen. No, someone is
I'm
here.
not here to bother or
We've
rob
seen this
anything.
video.
I'm just here exploring. I thought it was a bad.
I don't think he said gibberish. I think he said, "I'm gonna kill you."
Sometimes,
I don't think that was
the
gibberish.
real danger isn't just the decaying
Yeah, he
structure
said, "I'm gonna kill you."
or potential paranormal
He never
activity,
react. Yeah, the guy
but
left.
the unexpected
Good for him.
human encounters that can quickly turn an exploration into a life-threatening situation.
Unintelligible words. I'm gonna
This next
kill
clip,
you. What does
we're
that mean?
diving into a gripping exploration from another YouTuber who's known for documenting his adventures in abandoned places. In this particular video, everything seems eerily calm as he
Like,
navigates his
yep.
way through the wrecked building.
I'm
The
running at the
setting
guy.
is typical of urban explorations.
Yeah, this guy's lens
Empty
is really
hallways,
weird.
broken windows, and a heavy silence that amplifies the sound of every footstep.
Not run. No, I wouldn't trust people. They would just probably come running at you with a weapon. Oh yeah, go down there. Ever bring self-defense? A decent amount of them actually do.
and his
You
friend
should,
move cautiously
you
through the
should
building,
actually
taking in the eerie
go
atmosphere.
armed.
It all seems like just another
Taking your legs
fascinating
into your
exploration
hands.
until things
No,
take
a lot
sudden,
of people do
terrifying
bring
turn.
like guns and stuff.
As they enter one of the rooms, they
Fighting
unexpectedly
ghosts.
come face to face with a homeless man who has made the building his home.
You gotta be careful with these places because there's a lot of booby traps.
Caught off guard, the tension spikes as the man, clearly disturbed by their presence, starts shouting and aggressively approaches them. Panic sets in.
Oh,
as the
that's not good.
YouTuber
Yeah, don't
and
go
his
here.
friend realize
Don't do
they
that.
need to get out.
Don't do that.
Fast.
And event triggered. Oh my god, it's like goblin speech. They ran into an actual like hobgoblin.
They turn and run through the building's maze of corridors. The scene is chaotic and frightening, with the sound of their
Yeah.
rapid footsteps echoing through the building.
Yeah, no, defend
what
yourself. I don't
feels like an
recommend
eternity,
urban exploration. Trust me,
They
there's so many
finally
things that can go
manage
wrong.
to escape, breathless and shaken.
Like I do feel bad for the homeless people, but you gotta be careful. Like you're invading their house. They don't have
Exploring
anything.
with Angelo is a YouTuber known for venturing into
God.
all sorts of abandoned and eerie places. in this video, he takes on a chilling
People,
exploration.
Yeah. What was that? What was
of an
what?
old haunted asylum.
The
accompanied
gaffing.
by two friends.
Back rooms.
The location
Guys,
itself
we're in the back rooms
has
today.
a dark and unsettling history. An abandoned asylum sounds creepy.
The Thing.
But a haunted
What?
one and unsettling, accompanied by chilling
I
explorations.
didn't say. All right, let's try it again. I didn't say
known for
anything.
venturing into all sorts of abandoned and eerie places.
Yeah, gloves and mask, 100%.
In this video, he takes on a
There's nothing here.
chilling exploration of an old haunted asylum, accompanied by two friends.
I don't see anything.
The location itself has a dark and unsettling
Yeah,
history.
and mold. Also,
An
instant
abandoned
tetanus.
asylum sounds creepy.
What, the
But
ghost?
a haunted one sounds creepier.
Or are you? I don't know. You're the one gaffing and not me.
Yeah, I think everything's
Immediate jump scare from the left. This guy does not check his corners. Holy moly. Check your corners, please. This guy is in the middle of the door, and then he turns. I would never do that.
yeah, definitely this way. Yeah, I thought I lost you guys for a second.
Like, that's crazy.
The exploration begins calmly, with the group navigating the old hallways and
Get some
empty
free
rooms.
loot.
As the video goes on,
He
the
just walks
atmosphere
past the
feels
corners.
tense, but manageable. However, things soon take a turn. As
Yeah,
they
I
dive
could never
deeper
do
into
that.
the building, they start
I'm
hearing
sweeping.
strange noises echoing
it's a
through the
gym.
abandoned corridors. Distant
Free
banging
workout.
sounds that seem to follow their every move.
Or movie protagonist. Yeah, he's just walking through doors like it's nothing.
What the hell?
I didn't see anything.
Something just like smashed.
I didn't hear that. Oh, no, there it is.
What the hell? Something just like smashed. What the hell? What that? Hello?
Immediate jump scare.
It's like a person
Pipe
lying there
bomb.
or
Oh,
something.
yeah. You don't know what these things... A lot of homeless people will booby trap places just for their own safety. Bro, grab a weapon. Grab something.
Can you tell me your name?
Can you tell me your name? It's
Tell me how long you
Phasmophobia.
were here?
How old are you? Where
Is this
are
a
you?
Dead end? Looks like it. It says exit. So might have to turn around.
Who's talking?
Oh. I'm talking. Can you hear me?
I think that was Siri. Oh, this guy's going alone? That's crazy.
The unsettling noises grow louder and more
I'm
frequent.
pretty sure that was
making it
Siri.
hard to ignore. Despite the eerie atmosphere, the group decides
Exactly.
to push on.
No, I don't blame
determined to
them.
continue their mission.
That's why I
As they
don't think urban
continue,
exploration is very...
the
Like, it's
banging
cool, yeah,
sounds
but, like,
seem to get closer.
some people's homes.
Almost as if someone or something is
Pyramid
trailing
Head.
them.
Dead by Daylight map.
What'd you hear?
Like a loud.
Guys, there's hella pallets here.
sound?
Just drop the pallets on the hunter. It's not very hard.
What the f was that?
Uh-huh.
What if it's not even a person?
It is unfortunate, yeah. You'd be surprised. A lot of animals, too. That will just, like, do random
After
stuff.
a while, the tension becomes unbearable. The relentless noises.
Yeah, that's the
and
thing. Tension
oppressive
gets to
feeling of
people,
being
and they'll make
watched
mistakes, and they'll do
make it
dumb stuff.
impossible to continue.
Open back.
The team decides to call off the exploration.
Yeah, you guys gotta leave.
Convinced that they're not alone in the building. This YouTuber, named Moxley's Paranormal World, specializes in creating
Paranormal
creepy,
World.
exploring videos focusing on haunted, abandoned places.
Hell no.
And in this video, they are exploring an
You're gonna get every
abandoned
disease
house
ever in that house.
located in Scotland.
I'm dirty, yeah.
It is claimed to be so
They should have left
haunted that
way
people are
earlier.
terrified to live there due to the extreme paranormal activity. It is also reported that everyone who has been there, whether it's urban exploration or ghost hunting, have all said they had a horrible, overwhelming feeling, along with unsettling sounds and unexplainable footsteps. The YouTuber sets off with their friend to explore the building. They came prepared with ghost equipment. They bring along a radar.
Attaching them.
which can
A
pick
lot
up
of people
any
aren't
activity
too
around them.
superstitious.
And also, an
We have
app
really
which can
nothing to
detect any
prove.
movement, figures, and sound in the area.
But I understand.
Oh, it's tight, this.
Yeah. There's this one post that like tells you it's about like exploring abandoned churches. It's very interesting. I know it's like a lore,
And they
but like
certainly pick up some activity in the following video. After some time
Sorry about that.
exploring,
Oh my
he
God,
uses
it's
one
the
of his
MF.
hunting equipment.
Yeah, it's
and
the
radar
EMF
shows
reading.
activity around him.
That is fantastic.
Thank you, thank
Can
you.
you step away from that for me, please? That is a step. Thank you so much.
He then moves to an
Guys,
app
it's
on
EMF.
his phone
It's EMF 5.
and
It's
asks
a ghost here.
questions and search
Dare I
answers.
sneeze?
The device picks up a voice, adding to the eeriness of the place.
Vanished.
It's a creature.
It's a creature. Vanished. It's a creature.
You can't believe a random app on the phone.
Bye. Bye.
Come on.
Straight to the. That was.
And this guy's sweating bullets. Come on, it's a fake app. You can't be real.
Melissa, do it again. Could have been that. Right. Okay.
After the creepy activity, he wants to see if there is any movement.
You're
around him.
kidding. It's
So he
an
uses
app
the
called
that
Ghost
can pick up
Tube.
movement.
Oh
And he
my
certainly
God. Yeah,
captures
point at a wall, see if you see a ghost.
Were you watching us from the corner all along? Gone. So if it was any of that wood, there you are. Oh. If it was any of that wood,
Non-actual
it'd
spirit
stay
box,
there, but
yeah.
there's no
This is
way
so real. Oh
it
my
could
God,
mask
guys.
through all of that.
This is how you make $1 million.
After
Just download
exploring
this
the
app.
place, you can certainly tell there is some activity in the building.
Come
what are your
on.
opinions on this exploration?
My opinions?
There's someone on there.
Yeah, it's fake.
There's something there.
You go very, you listen very, very carefully. And you hear the ghost go.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
2015. Yeah, I know, right? I remember when like the ghost stuff was like everywhere and everyone was believing all these apps on their iPhone 5. We need some real stuff. Give me some real scary stuff.
Urbex Hill is one
You
of the
hear the
most
ghost
popular
cafe.
urban exploration channels.
Yeah, this
on
guy knows
YouTube,
his stuff. I
featuring
respect
raw
him.
footage from YouTuber Chris Hill's visits to a lot of the more extreme abandoned buildings in the U.S.
I respect
From
this guy.
abandoned mental hospitals to decommissioned military facilities, Chris explores all of it, but specifically places that a lot of even the more extreme explorers wouldn't visit, at least not at night and alone like
I'd
Chris
even
always
title.
does. In January
Do we?
2023, he uploaded footage of his
Whoops.
visit to the now abandoned Paul Revere Elementary School in Cleveland. After almost a century of use,
There we
the
go.
school was permanently closed
No
in
more.
2015 due to declining enrollment
Listen,
numbers.
IDV.
Although
Sorry,
there
IDV
are
was-
allegedly
I
plans
think we
to
saw
turn
this.
the abandoned building into a housing complex.
Yeah, we saw this one. We saw most of these. 2 hours of the most disturbing. I bet. Sure, let's ball. Let's ball. Oh.
Frank.
That guy's actually afraid. That guy's legitimately afraid. The fact that he just went, "Gah," that guy's actually scary. Or scared. That guy's legitimately scared. That's crazy.
Frank.
And the person that makes you go, "Gah." I gotta hear that again.
Frank.
Wosaf Ahmadi, a YouTuber known for documenting his spine-chilling explorations of abandoned buildings, often ventures alone but
Good.
occasionally brings friends along. Fortunately, his good friend
That's
Jaden
good.
is with him tonight. They didn't realize that this night would leave an unforgettable mark on their lives.
So
It's like
we're gonna do it tonight. We're gonna
that
make
guy,
sure.
that guy made the sound. Do you guys remember the SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob is like ugly or like smells and the guy goes, they're in the hotel, or not the hotel, the theater, and the guy goes, "Not at all, little man." He makes that sound. his face just like scrunches up. That's the sound.
Should we get in?
Am I ugly?
The pair's destination is an infamous abandoned house shrouded in eerie rumors of dark rituals. Empty for more than 20 years, it's known to attract squatters and other ominous figures. Undeterred, Wossoff and his friend venture inside. Passing through the crumbling entrance, they find themselves surrounded by cracked walls, peeling paint, and floors littered with debris. However, this is only the start of a nightmarish experience. Just minutes into their exploration, they encounter something utterly shocking.
6.
Oh my god.
Do you see that face? Do you see that face?
Face.
No way.
Look up. I'm not even joking. I swear I saw a face. Busting out the crane right now.
I swear. Why is there 6 on all?
Nah, there's no
Already
face.
Unsettled by
But
the
there's a
ominous
6.
number 6 painted in red on a white wall,
math is
they had
terrifying.
no idea that what awaited them next would be far more disturbing.
Death, straight up.
Yeah, that one we're bugging out. Yeah. Sound like someone threw something from up there or something.
It's a number. Terrifying.
Should we try going? That room has 6 nails locked in.
6 nails. 6 on the wall. 6
Is that blood?
blood on the ground. Oh.
Is that blood?
Yo, you might want to go. You might want to go. No, that's legit. Oh, that's fake. Nah, I'm sorry. That's fake. Oh my days.
Come back.
Oh my days. That's fake. I'm sorry. That's not real.
They spot a body on the floor, wrapped in a blood-stained white sheet. Shocked and terrified, Wossoff and Jaden freeze
What are you
for a
running from
moment
that
before
thing?
their instincts kick in. They dash out of the
Oh
house,
my
only to
days.
stumble upon something even worse: a second body hanging from a tree. Heart
Wait, hold-
pounding
hold-
and adrenaline.
Hold on. Did you guys see? There was like some like jump scare like randomly
Rushing
while they're
more
like running.
instincts kick in. They dash
like a
out
face.
of the house, only to stumble upon some
Hold on.
blood-stained
Not
white
this,
sheet.
not
Shocked
this.
and terrified, Wossoff and
It's like a
Jaden
random
freeze
face
for
that
a
like
moment
shows up.
before their instincts kick in. They dash out of the house, only to stumble upon something even
Maybe
worse:
I'm just seeing
a
things.
second body hanging from a tree.
No, that's not a
Heart
body.
pounding and
Definitely,
adrenaline rushing,
it probably is
they
like
sprint for their lives,
a fake
tripping
thing.
over
I don't
debris
think
and
it's legit.
struggling to catch their breath.
Get down. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Did you see what
Listen,
happened?
I'm waiting for the guy who goes, "Gah."
I swear to God, that was a buddy.
Nah, I don't believe this
They
for a
make it
second.
out of the house and quickly call the police. When the authorities arrive, their worst fears are confirmed. 2 bodies showing signs of torture are found inside. What began as a harmless adventure turned into a horrifying experience for Wossoff and Jaden.
Oh.
In February 2020, urban explorer Rhythm Rider
Ooh,
with his
that's
partner
legit.
Clark explored
Okay.
an abandoned house
That's
at an
unfortunate.
undisclosed location. It ended up being one of the most heartbreaking urban exploration videos. Unlike many other abandoned homes, most of the woman's belongings were still intact, indicating that the house hadn't yet been
Yeah, I
looted
guess they
or
did.
taken over by squatters.
Look at the size of this closet, guys. And you can see very, very bright colors and everything. It
Just
tells you
roasting
that
her
she was just a
wardrobe.
really spontaneous and outgoing and spunky old bird.
Just a few minutes into their visit, Rhythm and Clark stumble upon something really sad and disturbing. In the hallway, they find a body stain on the floor next to
Okay.
a walker.
Yo, we might not be able to watch this. The fact that we get a second body. We'll see. We'll keep
Took a few
going.
steps in the door, and we saw this on the ground. Now, for those who can't figure that,
We're in
excuse
3,
me,
yeah.
figure
3
out
and
what
5
that
minutes.
is, that is a body stain.
It seems like the elderly woman probably fell, couldn't get up, and sadly passed away before anyone
that's
could help
terrible.
her. My heart goes out to that woman.
That's terrible.
On October 6, 2024, two friends set out to explore an abandoned building, excited for what they thought would be just another eerie adventure. However, what they found inside was beyond anything they could have imagined.
What many
The video
bodies we're gonna
begins
come
with the pair
across?
venturing
Do something
into a
else.
dark, unsettling basement. As they move further in, they spot something on the ground, a blue cloth draped over
body.
what appears to be a human figure. Unable to resist their curiosity, one of the boys cautiously lifts
Another
the edge of the cloth,
body,
and what he
yeah.
sees leaves him completely shaken.
What the is that?
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? Wait.
There's a reason why they have life alert and things like
What is
that.
that? Seriously. Bro, that doesn't look like an animal. Bro, what if somebody freaking... Holy
Good. Yeah, I really want to see that video.
Go. Holy dude, where the we go? Dude, where the we go?
Oh, they're dead.
Do we go? There's a body.
Carp, that's something body shape. Yeah, don't do that.
Come on.
What did it say on the sign? Bob?
Come on. Dude, stop.
That dude is. This dude is hysterical, by the way. Why are you crying?
Holy James, get over here. James, come
This
on.
dude is like bawling his eyes out.
Jesus Christ. There's a how do we get out of here? How do we get out of here? Oh, I don't know.
That dude is like convulsing.
How do we get out of here? Oh God, wait, this way. Dude, holy I need my light just guys, there is a body.
That's crazy.
They discover a blood-soaked, lifeless figure, a dead body. Panic sets in as they try to flee, but the building seems to shift and warp around them. The way they came
Oh my
in
God,
disappears,
guys,
and
Infinity
their
Castle
fear grows.
reference.
The boy who uncovered the body breaks down in tears, overwhelmed by the horror he's
For
just seen.
body- can we get a
The
body
tension is
counter?
unbearable. And then, without warning, the video cuts off. No further updates have been shared
And
since
they're
then.
dead.
The chilling encounter remains unexplained, leaving viewers haunted by the mystery. In
Haunted.
June
Somehow the video
2022,
gets uploaded
Chris
to
Hill
YouTube.
explored the abandoned Westinghouse electric factory in Cleveland. At first, it seemed like there was no one around, and the only noise was the sound of crickets in the dark.
I
As
think
he
we
walked
watched
around the
this.
building,
Some
he
people weren't
started
here for
hearing
this.
gunshots in the distance, less than 5 minutes into the recording.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, let's do this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they come across a guy that's just like crouching and then he like disappears. I'm pretty sure we've seen this one before.
Chris comes across a mattress on the floor, a common sight in many abandoned buildings, suggesting that someone had been
Get fined for
sleeping there
trespassing, yeah, pretty
recently.
much.
A few minutes later, he heads down to the basement, and the footage takes a
It
dark
moves on,
turn.
didn't
He
get to that
spots
one.
several shell casings
Yep,
on the
those are
ground,
casings.
likely from a 9mm handgun.
We're just throwing numbers out there. There's 9 mil. Okay.
Let's check the basement out.
Those look like 45
Soon
ACP.
after, Chris spots
Whatever.
some disturbing messages on the walls, which isn't all that surprising. He keeps filming as he walks through the narrow hallways, but things get much creepier. A few minutes later, Chris runs
Keep
into
track
a
of it.
hunched-over man
Yeah,
standing
they pretty
at
much
the far
did.
end
Why do
of
I
the
know my
room.
guns?
He
I know a
calls
lot
out,
about
asking
guns.
if the guy needs help, but the man doesn't move or respond. Chris decides to leave him alone, but then goes back to offer him a $20 bill. When he returns, though, the man is gone.
Yeah, he's
As
gone.
he keeps searching, Chris sees bats flying around the basement. When he walks into a room on the far left, he spots the man again, now standing in the doorway, staring at him in the dark. Just as Chris decides to leave, he hears some sounds that suggest there are more people hiding in the darkness
Oh,
with him.
yeah.
After all the
It's a
creepy
party.
encounters, he's had enough for the night, so he decides to call it quits and leaves. It's one of those experiences he's unlikely to forget anytime soon.
I didn't even show most of the
You might
video.
have heard of YouTuber Yuosaf Amadi, who's known for his
I
thrilling
have not.
explorations of abandoned spots.
$20 bill.
across
Here,
America.
man, stop haunting the
Sometimes
place.
he goes solo, but today he's got his buddy Jay with him. They're heading into
I
a
think, like, the
eerie,
group ones are more
abandoned school
interesting, to
that's
be
been
honest.
left untouched since 1979. Over the years, the school has built quite a reputation for being haunted, a hotspot for
Help
squatters, and
me.
even the site of multiple violent incidents. Despite all these creepy stories, Wossoff and Jaden aren't backing down. They decide to check it out in broad daylight, thinking it might be a bit safer. But, of course, safety doesn't last long, and within just 5 minutes, things take a
Oh
terrifying
boy.
turn.
I wonder if they'll break into there. In the situation, yeah. Hmm. I wonder if they're gonna break into this. Explore body, take the fight. Yeah. Yeah, just don't do this stuff. You can just watch videos. I would
They
not
hear a
bust
sharp
this thing
metal
down.
scraping sound against the wall, sending chills down their spines. Could it be a sign that they're not alone? With nerves running high, they continue their exploration.
There's a
only
lot
to
of
come
broken
across
chains,
something
which is
even
really
more
weird, I will
unsettling.
say.
Just help me.
The walls are covered in eerie drawings and unsettling messages,
Okay.
suggesting someone has been here recently. But who would leave such creepy signs behind?
Yeah,
Despite
you're getting
feeling
baited.
more uneasy, Wussoff and Jaden decide to press on and explore deeper
Funny
into the
rust
school.
infection, yo.
Hi guys,
No,
so these are all the bullets we found. There's like a 12 gauge shell there, I think. I think
that's a
I'm pretty sure there's
slug,
9mm
but whatever.
bullet. I don't know what bullet this is. Maybe you lot can tell me.
7.62, maybe.
I'll leave this
These specifically are very weird though. I'm pretty sure they're hollow points, but these are really strange to see because those aren't very common.
This is.
The gray ones are also a really weird caliber. It's kind of like a Russian caliber.
Maybe you lot can
So
tell
maybe
me.
someone was using a I don't know my Russian pistols.
I'll leave the school here.
I already forget.
As they reach the upper floor, they
Yeah,
discover
7.62. This is a slug or birdshot. Usually regular buckshot is red. The coloring doesn't really matter most of the time. These gray ones are a very weird caliber. But this guy is a hollow point, so it's probably like 7.62 by something. Yeah, it looks like a hollow. You can see like the slits right here. So it's probably a hollow point. Which are not common. Like no, you can't like go to a store and be like, by the way, I want hollow point. Yeah.
empty bullet
Hollow point is very damaging, so.
casings, just like the rumors had
Hello,
said.
cutie,
That's
welcome
when
back.
things take a dramatic turn.
A singular like rifle round too is also just weird. Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. Yo. Okay. Okay. Jesus. I know there's a circle, but do you guys see how big that thing is? Look right now. Look right down the hallway. Yo, you better get your gun out. That thing's gonna turn the corner and probably run at you.
Just an explorer. Man.
That's crazy. Sure look like that in real life.
Are you an explorer?
Very, very similar. You're dipping. You know, I'm waiting for this person to round the corner and just sprint straight at you. It's gonna happen.
He's talking to me. He's not gonna kill us.
Of course he's not gonna answer you, man. You're in his domain.
Hello?
Nah, this thing is definitely running. Like...
Actually, don't go any more.
Okay. I think all it did was
Figure
like...
at the end of the hallway, his face hidden by a hood, making it impossible to tell who it is. When they try to confront him, it's clear he doesn't want them there. Panic sets
That's
in,
crazy.
and they rush toward the exit, but
He didn't
escaping
shoot.
is
He didn't
easier
shoot or
said than
anything. He
done. As
just like
quietly
banged
as
on the wall,
possible,
basically.
They make their way toward the staircase, hoping to find an escape and get out safely. But what they find is far
The posture,
from
though.
safety.
He's straight slinking. He's a fully black leg shot. Yeah. Probably not to not be seen. Oh, you're getting ambushed. Watch this. Turn the corner right there. Just watch. Just watch. He's gonna be right there in the corner. I know he's gonna be right there. You are so screwed if you're rounding this corner. Because if he's on the right side, he's gonna grab you. This guy didn't even check his right side. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're kidding. Down the hall.
Pull my arm.
They hear
Oh.
footsteps rapidly approaching.
I told
but
you.
when they
I knew he was
look,
gonna get
there's
run
no
at.
one in sight. They panic and race to stay ahead of whoever is following them. After what feels like an eternity, they finally find the exit and catch a glimpse of daylight. Thankfully, Uwosov and Jaden escape
by
unharmed,
daylight.
but the experience leaves a
Roll
lasting
credits.
impression on them.
That's crazy.
Meet Lewis, a YouTuber you might recognize from his
Lewis.
channel, Lewis Clark.
Looks like a
Lewis
bloke.
is known for his urban explorations, delving into haunted and
Tweak out,
decaying
yeah.
buildings
I don't know
near
why
his
people
home,
don't do it.
capturing every eerie moment. This time, he's heading back to an abandoned hospital he's explored
Nope.
before.
Cursed.
But he has
Cursed.
no idea that today's visit will turn into something far more intense
Absolutely
than
cursed.
anything
No
he's
way.
experienced before.
Alright guys, so today I'm
Oh.
here with the squad and
The
we are
Birmingham
back
lads
at Harperbury.
are squaring up.
It's March 5th, 2017. A
Where's the
sunny
good
day.
guy? I
Lewis,
really don't
along
know.
with his friends Liam, Brandon,
This is entertaining.
and
It
Ben,
is.
heads out to explore the abandoned hospital.
You know what?
Little do they know, Liam,
All right.
Brandon, and Ben heads out.
I'm gonna be real. Brandon is probably the one that's gonna die first. Liam is gonna like trip and die in a very unfortunate way. I think Ben just like solos everyone though. All right, let's put our bets. Let's put our bets.
to explore the abandoned hospital. Little do they know, their adventure is about
I think
to take
Brandon
a
is the
shocking
type to go mad
noises already.
inside the place. Just to let the let the sights and sounds
they
get to you.
arrive,
He's gonna go
an eerie
crazy.
sense
Oh, he's
of unease
See,
begins
look,
to
he's ready.
settle.
He's ready. Like I'm telling you, Brandon
they
is
arrive-
like, look at that. He's straight chooching before like
An eerie sense
he's chooching before he's going in. He's ready. Saving one of the people. No one's gonna die here. But he's hitting it right now. He's buffing. While everyone else is making jokes and everything, this dude's buffing up.
sense of unease begins to settle over the group. Even though they've visited the hospital before, it feels strangely
enhanced.
unsettling this time, as if there's a
He's
different
preparing.
vibe in the air. They continue forward, capturing footage of the decaying walls and collapsing ceilings, things they've seen before. But soon, something occurs
Automatically
that
take
completely shifts the course of their exploration.
Now he's getting ready. Oh wait, that's fake. Oh, that's fake as hell. That's so fake. Look at the thing that grabs them, and you can see a white outline, like it's
Their
edited in.
exploration.
Watch this. Oh. 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 Oh no. Wait, no, that's legit. That thing is legit. Okay. Whoa. Whoops. Whoops. 0 normal. That dude's dead. They're kiting him. They're kiting him. Look at this cipher
Out
kite.
of
Look at this
nowhere,
fire cipher
a
kite.
guy jumps out of another room,
Sounds good.
knife in hand, yelling and coming straight at them. For a second, they're all just frozen, but then they snap into action and take off running as
Look at that
fast
five
as they
cipher
can,
kite. Holy
hearts
moly.
pounding, trying to
BT.
get away from this crazy guy.
That guy's dead. Like, they're literally down one person. Tell me that was Brandon. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Tell me that was Brandon.
What happened? Oh my! Go 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 go!
Luckily, the guys managed to make it out just in time,
All
barely
of them?
escaping the guy with the knife. It was probably just a squatter letting them know they weren't welcome, and I'm pretty sure they learned their lesson.
Jesus.
Urbex Hill is a channel focused on
Brandon's
sharing the
dead,
uploader's
guys.
perspective as he explores abandoned locations and creates other captivating content. Known for his authenticity, Urbex's Hill has gained the trust of his community by consistently posting genuine, unscripted videos. In this video, he revisits an abandoned building in a dangerous area of Cleveland, Ohio,
Check your
known
corners,
as the
check your
Robert
corners.
Fulton site. At first, the exploration seemed typical, though it was surrounded by a chilling atmosphere. As he moved through the building, he came across a staircase partially blocked by debris. Determined to continue, he placed his camera on a small table to free his hands and climb over the obstacles. However, what the camera recorded in his absence was completely unsettling.
Come on, you don't need two hands to get past that. Oh, we have a friend in the background. Oopsie, shit.
A figure appears in the background, though he didn't notice it at the moment. After
That's
getting over
crazy.
the debris, he kept exploring, but was suddenly startled
And he went
by
the other way,
loud
didn't he?
sounds.
Fallout shelter.
It is a fallout shelter. What the hell?
All these deaths behind.
Oh, someone's in there. Time to go. Oh, it is time to go. All right. Yeah, he's huffing like, oh, this guy's not stealthy. This guy is not stealthy in the
Moment, he
slightest.
realized he wasn't alone. Panicking, he decided to leave, but just as he was heading toward the exit,
He's getting grabbed. He's getting grabbed. Oh, that's a flashlight. Okay, he's kind of slow up the stairs, I won't lie. Gunshots. Holy. Is that another light? No, that's his light.
a man with a weapon saw him and started firing as he
That's
attempted
crazy.
to escape. Upon reviewing his footage later, he realized that this wasn't the first strange encounter he had that night. Considering the
actually
dangerous
crazy.
area, it's possible the people he came across were involved in something illegal that they didn't want anyone to see. Urbex's Hill just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, he could have died right there. That would have
His
been
quick
crazy.
thinking helped him escape without injury, and he still shares his explorations with his
That
audience.
is actually crazy.
This haunting experience would stay with Omar and his friends Colton and Casey forever. Today, he's joined by the team from Mindseed TV.
He was kinda
as
slow,
they
yeah, I will
explore
say.
one of the most haunted places in the world, the Conjuring Cabin. Omar, Colton, and Casey have faced numerous paranormal events, but
This
nothing
doesn't
could
seem real,
prepare
I'm
them
sorry.
for what was about to happen. Known for their bravery and skepticism, these explorers are about
This is
to
not
have their
abandoned,
beliefs
though.
challenged in ways they never
There's
expected.
literally
In
lights on everywhere.
1839, Richard Myers, a successful banker, built his dream home on cursed land in
Four
rural
bodies.
Georgia. Despite moving some human remains
And
to
there's, like,
appease
there's
the
just
spirits,
cameras.
strange events began as soon as his family moved in.
I don't
Efforts to
believe
bless
this.
the house
There's cameras
only
everywhere.
angered the spirits, leading to a lightning strike that destroyed Richard's home. Years later, another
Annabelle
family
Dell
built
going
a house
missing?
on
Nah,
the same
he'll
land
be
and
found.
experienced similar horrors, eventually abandoning it.
Oh, you signed
Now known
waivers?
as the
Oh,
Conjuring
okay.
Cabin, the house
Nah, I
stands
don't-
as a chilling reminder
I don't
of
think
the
there's anything in
dangers
this
of
house.
building on cursed ground. As they arrive at the cabin,
They can easily
the
make
first
it an
unexplainable
attraction
event takes place.
and just like set up like things that like make sounds and stuff, just so they can make it like an attraction basically. I don't believe this.
And this is when I was immediately reminded and why we need to be careful.
As they step inside, they feel an overwhelming pressure on their chests, as if the house itself is bearing down on
Fifth
them.
body.
This
I think
eerie
we will.
sensation
Probably
is
the
just the
goo
beginning.
guy.
When they enter one of the rooms, they encounter something truly paranormal.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
I really want to see that video. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't believe this one.
Some furniture over there just slid.
A chair is thrown by an entity far darker and more powerful than they anticipated.
Yeah.
They decide to use a spirit box, which leads them to the upper floors, where a shocking
A spirit box provided by the people who own the house. The good guy's named Frank. How do you know? Oh yeah, his name is
encounter
Frank. Yeah.
unfolds.
Nah, I'm gonna skip this one because this one's fake.
That's in-
Too much high quality.
Omar.
I don't believe you for a second.
Counter.
Dang, it's long as hell.
Omar from Omar Gosh
Jesus.
TV and his friend James take on a very watched closely by the neighbors. For this has haunted them. A dark
Okay.
man ever returned to such terror in these brave
Yeah, it's a
men.
long. It's fake though, so.
Omar from Omar Gosh TV and his friend James take on a very different exploration this time. They visit a
Oh, it's the same
notoriously
guys.
haunted house in one of Florida's most dangerous neighborhoods, which has a dark past involving witchcraft in the 80s and 90s. The
This dude
house
looks
was
like he's
once
gonna
home
die
to drug
first.
dealers, and a drive-by attack here claimed a man's life. Ever since, the spirit of the deceased has haunted the place, often disturbing tenants. Upon arrival,
Often
Omar and
disturbing
James, known
drug
for their
dealer.
fearless investigations, feel uneasy and are watched closely by the neighbors. A Bible on the porch suggests attempts to protect the house. One of the investors reveals that a worker recently quit after encountering a ghostly figure. As the investor continues sharing details, something strange occurs.
Melon Mega Water, nice.
Are they still there?
No, the reason why not. Oh, what the hell is that?
Could be a squatter.
I just got chills. Look at this. Look at it. I got chills. Look.
I got chills.
Dude, what just happened?
I don't know.
Yo, cameraman is fearless, by the
The
way.
door suddenly slams wide open. Reviewing the footage confirms it was previously closed.
That's
Setting
crazy.
the stage for a chilling night
The
ahead.
cameraman is just face tanking
Are you
everything.
kidding me? Did that door really just open up by itself? Seriously? Was it? It was closed, right?
I don't know.
I just checked it. It was locked.
It was locked.
This door was locked?
Yeah, it was locked. I came to and I checked it and it was locked. I couldn't open it.
Yeah, cameraman's going crazy.
Hello?
I don't know. I don't believe any of this guy's content, to be honest.
Do you
I'm
think
waiting
you have
for
people
good
trying to get
guy.
in
Like,
here?
where's good guy? Are we gonna have to go through like 2 hours of this?
I'll see you later.
All right, man. I'll call you in a little bit.
You want me to close the door or you want me to leave it open?
Yeah, go ahead and close
You know,
it.
the
We're gonna-
good
we're gonna
guy.
kinda
I gotta
barricade
look at the
ourselves in
footage.
here, lock
We'll
the
look
doors.
for the good guy.
All
'Cause
right,
I don't like
yeah,
this
be
dude's
careful.
content.
All right, bye.
To be honest. Where's good guy? Yeah, that was the first one.
Frank.
Frank. Good. All right. Frank. Good. Is this it? Nah. I hope it's not at the end. We have to go all the way to the end for good guy. That's crazy. I think it might be at the end. I didn't see it. Why you cry? I like this comment. Uh-huh. Why are you crying? Stop. That's such a good one. Where's the good guy? Apparently the Omar guy just like yeah, does fake stuff. Okay. Where's the good guy? Where's Frank? This guy?
Yo, just chill. Just chill.
Oh, this is probably
Yo,
during the
don't call
clown
the police.
scare. Anyways, where's the good guy? Whatever, we'll just keep going. We'll skip this dude's stuff because I like all fake.
Controllably, and Omar tumbles over
Yeah.
deep in a declaration in September.
Oh, this guy's
tormented
stuff
by
is
the
legit.
horrifying experiences they've had. In September 2020, John and Tim from the popular YouTube channel Exploration
Tim's
Unknown
dying.
set out to document their visit to a hidden
Your timbers are
abandoned
shivered.
altar deep in a dense
Where's
forest.
Frank?
However, what they encountered
on, we
that
gotta
day
hear
turned out to be
good.
far more dangerous than they had anticipated. The adventure began like any other. They had heard rumors about an altar lost in the woods and decided to check it out. But right from the start, there were warning signs.
Where are we? It's supposed to be public land.
Good.
Private property, bro. Well, maybe it's like this over here. Somebody's private property.
Maybe it's like not
But I know
actually
this
private
over here
property.
Should be like public land.
As they followed the directions they were given, it became unclear whether they were on private or public property. Just minutes after reaching the location, they got their answer in the most terrifying way
I'm pretty sure a guy
possible.
pulls up with a car and a shotgun.
Saw something behind you.
Oh yeah, there's a dude with a shotgun, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I remember this.
Dude, they were waiting.
Oh yeah, they can see him.
Get down, get down.
They're pointing a camera. The camera's gonna reflect the light, so
You shut the engine off. Oh God, he's getting out.
I wonder if the guy has like a bunch of cameras or something.
Hey, that thing you damn right, Bert.
Oh God. Dude, he's got it.
Get off.
He's got it. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Okay.
They gotta go.
Go, go, go. Go. God. Tim, you okay? You okay?
Dang, Tim got hit.
Are you hit? Are you hit? Are you hit? Oh God, run, dude, run, run.
I knew it. I knew Tim was gonna take a bullet.
A man suddenly appeared as if he had been waiting for them. Without saying a word, he aimed a weapon directly at
I don't
John
know
and Tim.
where is
He didn't
Frank.
just threaten them, he fired. The shot echoed through the forest,
Probably
causing Tim
did a
to
warning
trip and
shot, to be
fall.
honest.
For a brief moment, it looked like he had been hit. This was the kind of danger no explorer ever expected. One wrong move
bad
or
for
word
Tim.
could have turned the situation deadly. John and Tim were
Yeah, where's
faced with two
Frank?
choices. Try
If
to
someone wants to
reason with the
comb
man
this
who
video on
might
the
not be
side,
in his right mind, or stay silent
feel
and
free,
hope they could
'cause
slip
we gotta
away
look for
unnoticed.
Frank.
Thankfully, both made it out of the woods safely, though shaken. As they
I don't know
rushed
what
through
Frank
the
is.
trees, the man didn't chase them, but the fear that he could still be targeting them must have been overwhelming.
Yeah, I don't know where
Once
Frank
they
is.
reached their car, they
We'll get to it
realized
eventually.
just how fortunate they were. They
One
never
South Park
returned to
episode.
that spot. Finders Beepers History.
What's the vid
Seekers is a
called? It's
YouTuber.
called 2 hours of the most disturbing abandoned building explorations gone terribly wrong. If you guys find good guy, just let me know the timestamp.
Channel where urban explorers Matt and Andy investigate abandoned buildings worldwide. What
This guy
sets their
has
channel apart
knowledge.
is that they always bring their dog along for the adventures, even attaching a camera to him.
Wait,
This
I think
gives
we've
viewers
seen
a
this
unique
one.
perspective and captures moments Matt and Andy
I
might
would not take
miss
the
during
dog
their
here.
explorations.
Yeah, we watched this
On March
one.
19th, 2023, they uploaded a video of their
'Cause there's someone under the
exploration of
bed.
an abandoned house in the UK. At first, everything seemed calm and uneventful.
Yeah,
But
there's
around
someone under the
25
bed, and then it's like an
minutes into the
old,
video,
or
things
someone's
started
on the
to
bed.
take a strange turn.
Yeah, we have seen this one.
Easy. Go sideways. That's full.
Have we? Yeah, there's someone under the, yeah.
Potential squatters' residence could lead to far greater risks than just legal trouble.
Get back to this building.
I'm not scared of you.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, but I am scared of you.
I think someone is here, to be honest with you.
After hearing strange noises coming from one of the rooms, the four explorers shout out to see if anyone else is in the building. This is when things begin to take a disturbing turn.
It's just a British pastime, just exploring. Unexplored things. I've seen a lot of British videos, funny enough. He might need help.
What?
Go! 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 Go!
That's crazy. What a funny timestamp. Poor Frank.
Everyone okay? Keep calm. Keep calm.
Okay, they're strobing the lights on purpose.
What the? Don't hurry up. Get out. Get out. Get out.
What about that dog? Nothing happens to the dog. What happened? I don't know. I think they ran into someone.
What you want? He's right there. He's right there.
Dude's
When
probably
one of the
messing with
teens
him.
shouts out, a man's scream echoes from inside the room. Without thinking, Tom and his friends rush to their car, but to their horror, the
130,
man pursues
57.
them all the way there. It's unclear who the man was or what he wanted, but a common theory in the comments suggests he might have been.
So that's here.
What the? Guys, what the hell?
The British Pog. That's funny. I don't remember where we went. Sure.
The unsettling experience stayed with him. Who was the hooded figure? Was it just
Hooded
a
figure?
cruel
Oh, we
prank?
gotta go back.
Wait, Angelo can't help but wonder if the person knows he's hiding. After what feels like an eternity, the footsteps finally fade. Thinking the coast is clear, Angelo switches his light back on and decides to make his move. As he carefully maneuvers through the dark, rumbling hallways, his heart races,
Yeah, okay.
unsure of where the stranger
What does
might
that
be
say?
hiding.
I think now,
Spread love.
I think now would be a good time to get the hell out of here.
Check your corners, check your corners, check it. Nice. Good corner check. From the bush. Someone just grabs you from the bush. Oh yeah, this is awful. If this is in the building, this grass is in the
Finally,
building,
Angelo
that's
reaches
crazy.
The exit and heads toward the safety
Okay,
of his
never
car.
mind.
But just as he's about to make it, something catches his eye, freezing him in his tracks.
Grass. I don't see shit.
But I heard something down
This is what Dead by Daylight feels like. Yeah, pretty much. I see something on the
there.
right.
Oh my god. What the?
Oh yeah, there's
Can I
someone.
help
There's
you?
someone at the car.
Yo, this mother.
Charge him! Charge him! That dude's just tanking the light. I bet that's super bright.
What the hell? Okay. Oh.
There's a guy there, basically.
Suddenly, a figure dressed in all black, with a hood pulled over their face, waves at him. Angelo's instincts take over, and unsure of the person's intentions,
Smacked up on
he
the guy.
sprints into the high grass, rushing toward an old, abandoned barn nearby.
I don't know why people like. Maybe this is why people die in horror movies because like this guy obviously knows the place.
Okay, let's just stop.
So you're like running around and thinking like, oh, I'm safe, when in reality you're probably like, he knows where you are.
I think we might be okay. Let me just turn this off for a sec.
That's the thing.
In the barn, Angelo switches off his light and listens intently, hoping he's safe. But soon, he hears footsteps getting closer.
I don't know what this dude's problem is.
And he has to charge the car. No, apparently he was waving. I gotta find the Frank thing. What the hell was that? Oh, we saw this one. Yeah, there's nothing up to there. Oh yeah, dude knows it's there. Come on, all we get here is Frank. Is that it? No. Where's the Frank guy? Come on, we need the good guy.
The stranger tracks him down, the flashlight beam slicing through the darkness. Clearly on the hunt, Angelo stays completely still,
it's here.
holding his breath as the footsteps by. A car hidden in the bushes, seemingly waiting. At first, they're unsure if it's related to them or just a coincidence. But as they pull out, it becomes clear that the car is following them.
Right, the guy in the car is
Only the booby trap one.
coming up the hill, and I think they're watching to make sure we leave.
Man, the good one is so funny.
That's the
So that's them. They followed us.
So we're all filming them.
All right, let's go. Let's see.
Four bodies. Yeah, we're in four bodies.
Film them.
Yeah,
it was four.
Alright, is that the way out?
There's two in the first one, and then like
Just making sure we actually
one, and then another one. Yeah.
Right, we are actively now being pursued. Right, it looks like, I don't know, is it a Hilux? Looks like
Just not gonna find the Frank one. How sad. How sad we can't find the Frank one. Doorbell. Paranormal, disturbing. True horror videos. Sure, let's ball. Wait, I didn't see anything. Hold on, go back.
A woman named Celsa Ann posted a video on her TikTok account on March 28, 2022, where she talked about hearing strange noises in her house, even though she was home alone with her dog. She takes viewers along as she checks different areas of her home to make sure no one else is there. But as it turns out, there is an intruder in Celsa's house. The only thing is, it's not a human one.
Okay, so I have been trying to catch this on video for
Some like alien or something.
2 weeks now. I have been seeing things move.
It's
Everything's so
Yog.
nuts.
Just poorly edit like Yog into the
I know what I saw.
into the video. I don't know, like we're delving back into like fake territory. I feel like the urban exploration ones are actually kind of interesting.
Okay.
What's gonna happen? The curtain's gonna fall or something, or the toilet paper's gonna.
Oh my god!
Okay, I'm sorry. This happens all the time. This legit happens all the time. If they're misaligned, this will happen. Come on. Abandoned building. Don't watch alone, guys. Don't watch alone. That guy's screaming. That guy's screaming like a banshee.
Move. What was that?
This is one of the most unsettling encounters
This
in
one should be a
abandoned
lot better.
buildings. While exploring, a man came across something eerie.
My Urple hand. Nah, you can go first. And scout for me. I'm too lazy to do it myself.
In one room, a rusted casket contained a lifeless body. To ensure he wasn't imagining it, he bravely touched it.
Oh,
None of that
cool. Straight up dead body on camera. You're kidding me.
discouraged the trio. They were determined to uncover whatever secrets lay hidden
Oh
within
my
its eerie
God.
halls.
Today, I'm here with James and I'm here with Tom. And today we are standing outside
forgot
an
his
abandoned
name.
mental asylum. It's currently
With,
6:30 in the evening.
Tom.
And we're going to try and wait till it gets a bit more dark and we're going to explore this place.
As they neared the crumbling building, an unsettling feeling settled over them. The asylum's decayed hallways stretched before them, lined with peeling
He's like, "Who's
floors
this?"
and shattered ceilings.
Tom.
Its silence almost whispering a warning with every step. But to the boys, it was just another adventure,
To the
another
boys.
exploration. What they didn't realize was how quickly their night would spiral into terror.
This place has actually been stripped.
What the hell's
there's
going on with the
nothing here,
camera?
Which is
I think your friend's a
frustrating
ghost.
because all we want to do is explore the part of the building with stuff in, so we can show you it. That's what exploring is all about.
I don't know if I believe this.
What was that? What the f was that? Yo, if anyone's here, we're gonna leave.
Need new
A
camera, right?
sudden,
The other camera's like
thunderous
bugging
bang
out.
echoed through the empty halls.
I don't know.
Something had
These
been
horror
thrown.
videos are
The
just
boys
not
tried to shake it
hitting.
off,
They're really not
convincing
hitting.
themselves it was just the wind, but a creeping sense of unease settled over them, a nagging feeling that they weren't as alone as they had assumed. As they stepped into another dark, crumbling hallway, their worst fear became reality.
Is that a lie? I don't know. What's that? Yo, we're
That's
not
a fun
here
sound.
to disturb anyone. We're not here to disturb anyone. Go and see who it is, bro. Run! Don't push me in the bush, bro.
That dude's huffing. That dude is huffing. He just let loose the most
Suddenly
high-pitched
appeared,
scream
charging
ever.
toward them with a knife in hand. Fear surged through
I
them,
gotta
without
freeze frame on that guy's
charging
face.
toward
That is funny as hell. His face is just like pure terror.
them with a knife in.
Pure fear. That dude is scared. Wow. 240p. It is in like 240p for some reason. There we go. Normal speed. Yeah, that dude is actually scared.
Hand. Fear surged through them.
That's
and without
crazy.
hesitation, they sprinted,
This
running
dude's
as
camera
fast
sucks.
as they could to escape. They didn't stop until they were outside, gasping for breath, but thankfully unharmed. It became clear that the man was likely defending his territory, a squatter or homeless person who wanted no intruders in his space. Shaken and rattled, the boys wasted no time fleeing the asylum.
I like
vowing
these
never
edits. Dude in the back is like a menace. Look.
to set foot there again. Nothing could have prepared them for what unfolded on October 10th, 2016. That night, the trio set
Tom.
out to investigate an abandoned school in Cannon Hill, Kidderminster, just a short
Kid-
distance from their
Kidderminster.
hometown. From the outside, the school appeared like any other abandoned
That's a
building they had
school.
explored, slightly unsettling, but nothing
That looks like
too
a
out of
really
the
bad school.
ordinary.
Like even if it was
Inside one of the
restored, it looks
rooms,
pretty bad.
balloons hung from strings, eerily floating in the air. At first, it didn't seem too
Fake.
unsettling until
Fake. Balloons lose helium pretty fast, if I remember correctly. They get
Rommel
deflated
pointed
pretty
out something
quickly.
strange. These rolled out into the empty hallways, perhaps hoping for a Rommel pointed out something strange. These rolled out into the empty
Okay,
hallways,
just cuts, I guess.
perhaps hoping for a response, but the silence that followed was almost deafening, making the moment even more unsettling. Despite their growing discomfort, the boys pushed forward, determined to investigate the balloon. Suddenly appeared, seemingly asserting its presence. It first
Let's
made
stop
eerie
that.
noises downstairs, and when they tried to regroup in a room, sitting in silence to collect themselves, the clown abruptly peeked through the doorway.
Oh,
That
shoot.
was the final
I didn't
straw.
see that.
Panic took over, and they sprinted out of the abandoned school, fleeing.
Did you
the
guys see the
final
clown
straw.
for a second?
Panic took over. The clown
It's like there for like just like a second.
abruptly peeked.
Oh, there it is. It was there for like a second. That's
through the
crazy.
doorway. That was the final straw. Panic took over, and they sprinted out of the abandoned school, fleeing for their lives. Jumping into their car, they sped away,
And then the
shaken
clown's
but
also in the
grateful
car.
to have escaped.
Yo, we are going home and we are never going back there. Don't go there.
They
Debug
swore
most of these
never to
videos. It's just
return,
like, I
the
want real
experience
stuff.
leaving them deeply unsettled
I want
as they drove
true
home.
fear.
Their minds raced with possibilities. Maybe it was just someone trying to pull a prank, especially with Halloween approaching. But if that were the case,
It's really
the
interesting
boys
that
were
people
simply
find clowns
relieved they had
scary
gotten
because they're
out
just like
unharmed.
humans.
Some viewers later speculated that the encounter had been staged.
It does seem pretty staged.
This
Yeah.
chilling footage was captured by CJ Faust, a well-known YouTuber recognized
That
for
scream
his
is
channel,
hilarious.
where he fearlessly delves into the paranormal. With over 12 years of experience exploring haunted houses, abandoned locations, and eerie forests,
Those haunted houses?
CJ's
Not
curiosity for the unknown has earned him a
They're just
dedicated
really, like,
following. However,
it's just jump
this
scare
particular
central.
night would prove to be one of his
25th
most
yeah, it was.
unsettling experiences yet. On the frigid evening of January 2nd, 2024, CJ set out for
Bad
his
makeup,
haunted
yeah.
farm, a property he purchased a year earlier specifically for paranormal investigations. For those unfamiliar,
just buying
this
a
farm
farm
has a
just to,
notorious
you know,
reputation
look for ghosts.
eerie activity. CJ frequently
crazy.
uses it as his personal exploration site and even rents it out to thrill seekers willing to face the unknown. With its dark history and frequent reports of ghostly encounters, it's the
Look,
last
it's the
place
Annabelle
most
doll.
people would want to be alone after dark. But for CJ, this was exactly the kind of challenge he lived for.
All right, everybody, I'm going to get the van. We at the fire pit. I'm going to stay somewhat warm. It is freezing out here right now. And anyway,
We found her. There she is.
CJ pulls up to the farm, surrounded by an impenetrable darkness. He gathers his gear from the van and sets up camp for the night, eventually cooking a
Beans.
simple meal over the fire. For
What
a
is that,
short
beans and
while,
rice?
there's an eerie
Classic.
sense of calm, the warmth of the flames, the quiet of the winter night. But in a place like this, peace is always short-lived.
What the?
I love how he takes the bite too.
Damn it.
What nah.
Was that?
These people have horrible survival instincts, I swear to God. And he goes right back to eating. That's crazy.
I'm almost done.
A sharp, unexpected noise shatters the silence, cutting through the stillness of the farm.
Whoa,
Jolted,
what the fuck?
CJ quickly scans
Anyways,
the darkness with his
back
flashlight,
to it.
searching for the source.
Okay.
Seeing nothing
All right,
unusual,
sure.
he dismisses it as the wind toppling something over. But despite his
I want to be real. These videos are kind of sucking. We need some, like, real stuff. Like, some actual stuff. Pull up an SCP? Could. I gotta look at my notifications. 2 comments. You jump me? Yeah, try it.
In November of 2019, a YouTuber named Brennan uploaded a video titled Solo Overnight Camping in an Isolated Abandoned Prison to his channel Uncharted Travels. Brennan's channel focuses on urban exploration, and he frequently shares footage of himself exploring various abandoned locations throughout North America. In this particular video, Brennan decided to go on an overnight camping trip to an abandoned prison known as the Camp Bison Prison, located in a remote part of Ontario, Canada.
It's burning in
As
German.
Brennan began
He's
his
burning.
video,
His
he drove
soul
5
is
hours
burning.
north from the nearest civilization and parked his car on a dirt road. Since no roads led to the prison, Brennan then hiked for another 2 hours to reach the abandoned facility. Given that he was in the middle of nowhere and hundreds of miles from civilization, this isolation meant that if anything went wrong, Brennan would be in serious trouble. Nonetheless, Brennan hoped for the best and eventually arrived at the prison.
brain's
Once
burning.
inside, Brennan initially explored the building to see if anyone was present and to find a
I don't know.
suitable...
Let's look. There was one, like, SCP video that we, like, passed. It was like
Almost
most
done.
disturbing SCPs or something like that. I think it just disappeared, funny enough. Yeah. It was like around here. We did watch this one. It was pretty solid. I don't think there was any new ones though. I can definitely check. Opolis, the house with no shadow. You know what? Sure. This looks interesting. Oh, that's why it's called the obelisk, is because there's a huge ass obelisk in the background. This might be a Backrooms reference too. Sounds good, Cadaver. Analog horror. Okay, what's that, an entrance? Oh. Yeah, no thanks. That's when I back out. That is when I back out. We're not going in there. No thanks. No thanks. Cramped space as well. This entire thing is pretty cramped. Watch something just like crawl towards you in the darkness. Imagine. Crawling right at your face. I don't think that'll help you survive. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just the... Oh, okay. Interesting. Go out a crybaby. Mandela catalog. Yeah, some of it is interesting. We watched a little bit last time. Not last time, but I think another one ago. That I don't quite remember. Sure, we can check one out after this. Grass shadows. The house with shadows. Yeah, turning your back to a doorway. Boiled one. I heard it, like, I haven't seen it, but I know what it looks like. We'll see. It's funny looking. It looks kind of goofy. Well then. Unsettling. Okay. As a door. This is like some backroom stuff. Entities and scary. Yeah. Interesting. Why didn't you try the doorway? And then a much taller door. Interesting. Speaking backwards. Is that blood on the door? Or wax? Or nothing? Oh, it just looks reddish because of the filter. Interesting. Is this considered analog horror? Because it's starting off really slow. But I understand it like has to start off slow to like build. Supposed to be scary. Is it? Oh, at least this guy checks his corner. People in real life don't do that. Oh. We had a little guy looking at us. Just okay, turn your back to the thing that you saw. Okay, sure. Sure. Great idea. Fantastic idea. What a good decision. Huh? Did I miss something? Nobody got me. An interesting room. What does it say about God? It says something about God. I feel like this is just a mix of like nostalgic things to make it like somewhat creepy. It's like, oh, we got the school chairs here and a desk. And it's like, guys, we grew up with that collectively. Yeah, it's like a paint stand. What is it? What does the thing say? Be still. Be still. It says something in the middle. I can't read it. And know that. Oh, be still and know that I am God. Interesting. A very interesting saying. Yeah, we love declarations of omnipotence and power and so on. Sure. Blasphemous. Oh, there's only one God. Shadow's pretty tall. Maybe it's his own house. He's lying to us. It's actually his own house the entire time. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Something's up. Something's wrong with the corners. There's a staircase. Interesting. The cross above it, yeah. I know there's those things where they're like, oh, the upside down cross is the devil, but in reality, I'm pretty sure it's not. Nah, man, just go up. You'll like phase through the ceiling. I think people find this scary because it's like, it's familiar yet not. Because it's like, oh, stairs are supposed to go somewhere. Wait, they're not actually going anywhere. That's weird and abnormal. Therefore, it's scary. I don't know. Today's stream might be on the shorter end as well, because I am quite tired today. Deidre has nice lore. I can't see anything. Don't like the hallways. It's like very backrooms-esque. They can follow somewhat spooky. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you gotta climb to get up there. No, it's not. Do some parkour. Liminal spaces. Liminal spaces are interesting when they're actually like real. You gotta jump scare us. You gotta jump scare us. Please don't. Like, it's just kind of annoying. I don't know. I think that one kind of sucked. Like, it was cool, but then got kind of bad later. I don't know. Mandela catalog. In order. 8 minute of yellow walls. Yep. Overthrown. I think we watched the first one.
Maybe she saw. Oh, there we go.
No, I don't think we watched this one. Actually, maybe we did. Temporal phenomena. Okay.
We are currently receiving countless reports.
That's awful. Because if you're like, this is like one of the more terrifying voices if you grew up with it. It's kind of scary.
Of an unidentified hostile organism that we'll refer to as alternates. Until we have a complete understanding of the threat, it's important to stay home, lock all doors and windows, and have access to a loaded firearm or any ranged weapon at all times. You will know if an alternate exists solely based on their physical characteristics. If you see another person that looks identical to you, run away and hide. If you see a person that has a biologically impossible characteristic, run away and hide. If one manages to break into your home, refrain from any kind of communication or contact with the threat. These intelligent life forms utilize elements of psychological warfare to take advantage of their victims. While we heavily discourage any form of contact or communication with an alternate, we make exceptions for attempts at executing them yourself.
Interesting. That's evil that they're playing this song slowed down. That is so evil. That's crazy. I think Mandela Catalog is strictly made to scare those born in like 2003 or older. Oh, there's a psychological warfare. Doppelganger. Yeah, this is the same one. Yeah. Which one's the doppelganger? You know what's really funny? They make a lot out of like nothing though. It's like these could be like, I don't know, a before and after picture of like a hair product or something. And then they make a story out of it, which is interesting. It's very interesting. Get on your skin and spike your paranoia. Yeah, but I know none of this is real. I understand like what they're getting at. I do enjoy psychological horror. What happened to type 2? I will say I'm not a huge fan of like the sounds, but whatever. I'll bear through it for you guys. I'm like a movie for this. Oh, okay. I'm back. I'm shrimping too much. Victim. Yeah, I understand like what they're getting at, but this is targeting a certain generation, I will say, because the newer gens like this won't do anything. They won't understand.
Hey, it's Caesar. I hope it's not too late.
Spelled it wrong.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. What's up? Are you alright?
Yeah, it's not me. It's my mom. She's knocked out cold and I have no idea why. I'm on my way to the ER, but could you do me a favor?
Yeah, of course. What is it?
I just need you to come over and turn on the cameras we have set up. You know the ones that we installed after we were
Telling me you
robbed?
don't have cameras on at all times.
Oh, yeah.
Never trust a man in a suit.
Would you mind if I
Well,
asked why?
I see how it is.
Oh, well, she screamed really loud right before I found her on the ground. I just...
Well, do you have your doors and windows locked? Like what the broadcast told us to do?
Yeah, that's the weird part. Maybe she saw something? I don't know.
Alright. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad.
No, you're
I'm just gonna
probably
switch
both
them on
gonna
and get
die.
out of there, though. You know how I feel about your house.
Yeah, that's fine. One last thing. Try to get a good view of
I will say that kind of got me. That was kind of creepy.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta go. I'm almost at the hospital. Thank you.
Interesting. Okay, I can understand where the psychological horror is coming from. Let me guess, you're gonna see something coming from the car, like light or something. You're gonna see something in the background, and then it's not gonna elaborate on it. Boom! Jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Now. He has some really weird back roads for a hospital, you know. Oh, this is to the guy's house. Gotcha. Well, here's the thing. They said lock all doors and windows and so on, but this guy is leaving the house to go to the hospital. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. You don't want to do that, especially with the good old alternate sitting outside. 15 minutes, okay. Shoulders. Guys, I can't see anything. Okay. Okay. Only if you have to, but then you're just gonna, like, die to the alternates. Like, if the alternates are outside, you're just gonna, like, die to them. You don't want to go outside at all. Thank you, Sylvie, for the sub. 23 months. Thank you so much. Stretch. Yeah, I'm, like, shrimping pretty hard. I gotta plug in my fan again, so give me 1 second. Okay. My apologies. Was the door open? I didn't get to really see it. I'm also shrimping. Want up and attack you. Sound increase detected at 5:34 a.m.
Who are you? Get away from me! No!
Okay, I'll give you that. We're getting there. We're getting there. Then they attack you.
Let me in, Mark. I have a gift for you. I have a present. I have a surprise.
I mean, I'm quite a big fan of, like, mimics. I think mimics are cool. Yeah. Yeah, they're like mimics, but they're, like, imperfect. Still freaks you out. It's more like analog that freaks me out because I've been with technology my entire life. So seeing bugs and glitches like that actually freaks me out. So, like, the imperfections and things that, like, I'm not afraid of, like, the actual thing. I'm more afraid of, like, you know, the glitches and stuff that you see.
You fucking bastard!
Uh-huh. Or just mimics? Yeah, they're basically mimics. Jump scared. And then it's gonna be a single line of text. Or something. The funny thing is like, this is like a stock image. It's just edited. Thank God it wasn't that loud, though. I will give him that. Did the ice change, or did I just see something? No, the ice didn't change. Staring contest. I think he wins. Probably. Here's the funny thing. If he's running at, like, the camera, that was a lot of steps, and the room wasn't that big.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up.
Well, that's unfortunate. This is like, yeah, it's a very chilling message, to be honest. I can understand where the horror is coming from. It's very interesting. The infomercial-esque design is actually very interesting. Punishable by law. Guys, it's scary because we're not supposed to access this. It's bad for us. I will say, the one sound that will really freak me out, like genuinely instills fear, and I think it instills fear in a lot of people, is, what is it called? US weather alert sound. I hate this sound. Genuinely terrifies me as a kid. I would hate that sound. Is it this one? This is specifically it's specifically the American one. Apparently they're different per country. The American one is awful. I hate this sound. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. This is genuinely a scary sound. It's terrifying. I mean, it's supposed to grab your attention. The last part is not that bad. It's the first one that's pretty bad. I kind of want to listen to all of them. This is a quick detour. Amber Alerts. I hate the sound. I hate the sound. Thanks. You got me. Yeah, that one's bad. That one's really bad. There's one that's like really funny though. I forget which country has the really funny one. Ooh, that one's bad. Canada, what do you guys got up there? Jesus. That's awful. Okay. So, that one's a little worse. The first one wasn't that bad. I'm turning it down. I'm turning it down. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump scare everyone. This one's way worse. The first one was like, oh, earthquake. This one's pretty bad. It's not that bad. Actually, no, this would freak people out pretty bad. What's a J alert? I think it's just a generic alert. Oh, it's just a regular siren. That's a fun one to hear. Okay, let's skip a little. Oh, this one. I think Iron Dome's a new one. Yeah, it does sound like a tornado siren. If you've seen what tornado sirens actually look like, they're kind of interesting. Okay. Okay. I like the trumpet more. I like the trumpet one more. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. Thank you. Right. It's a real goopy alarm. That's awful. That one's bad. That one's really bad. I mean, tsunami is like super deadly, so. Okay. That's bad. Sorry, UK people. Good one. Okay. It's a normal alarm. Skipping through it sounds really funny. What was the Mexico one? Oh yeah. Now this is a... This is... These for fire alarms? Oh, okay. This one's good. Just a sensor. That one's pretty bad, I would say. Yeah, pretty similar. Okay. It's pretty bad. Various threats. Ballistic missiles. Okay, okay. This reminds me of like that one SpongeBob episode where he goes to like the abyss and there's the guy that goes, he like does like the raspberry sound after every I don't know Chinese. Like he just makes like the raspberry sound after every word. That's what it sounds like. Like counting, maybe. Yeah. Germany's got it pretty bad. It's like the trilling that makes it bad. Because if it was just a regular siren, it wouldn't be that bad. That one just made my heart like drop. Something about that one was bad. So eerie. Yeah, the South Korea one is bad. Yeah, Brazil's just kind of loud. Oh, it's getting faster and faster. There it goes. At exactly 11 a.m. At least it's like near the afternoon. This is like enemy approaching sort of thing. Sounds like a mosquito. Okay. I thought he was saying "sug on these." Okay, Argentina. Sounds like a car horn. That's bad. Oh, that's a beat, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. Thank you for the follow, Biscuit Chama. That one's a beat. I gotta listen to that one again. We're gonna bump it up a little bit. That one's a straight beat. Hold on. You hear like the drums in the background. Wait. Yeah. Nice. Pretty standard. Okay. Pretty standard, yeah. Pretty standard. That's a cool one. I like that one. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're doing, Netherlands. It gets even higher. Okay. The way that my smile just like dropped after hearing that one was bad. Like a grown tube. Some guy just goes on the mic and just what's the current one? Autobot noises. This bot. Oh, Bulgaria current is bad. I want to listen to this. I'll show the UK one and then I'll do the South Korea one. Pretty sure we use this one. This is the Amber Alert one. Yeah, this is the Amber Alert alarm. We have the same one too. Now that the South Korea one was so bad. You hate that sound? Yeah. This one was genuinely bad. That's like world ending. Never play this. Alright, note to self. Shiro's one weakness. South Korean emergency alarm. Sounds like apocalypse. It really does. Like a cryptid. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to Mandela Catalog. That's why I was like, we were on it.
While at the station, a situation may occur where the
they're using like old horror video like TTS. Oop, Gloom wasn't asleep.
local 911 dispatchers run out of operators to handle calls, so they are given to us instead.
Definitely used for Siren Head. Yeah, probably.
There are 3, and only 3, scenarios that you will handle with a caller. When a caller needs the police, send available personnel to the address.
And then the last one's gonna be like
when
temporal
the caller
anomaly.
has a fire-related emergency, contact our neighboring fire department with the address and a brief description of the event.
Medical. I was not expecting that.
When the caller has a medical emergency, immediately contact the Mandela Community Hospital.
Makes you feel sick. I think that's what he's supposed to do. It's supposed to give you like this unease. This beats fire.
Here at the Mandela County Police Department.
Why is it? What's wrong with Mandela? It's only Mandela that's like messed up. Really? You should let them die. Okay. Yeah, I guess technically it could be a mimic. It could be a mimic trying to bait people. Infected with alternates. Aaron, the ambulance drive-by.
The risk, nothing is worth the risk, nothing is worth the risk.
What did he say? Nothing is what? Nothing is something. Let me just put like captions on. Auto-generated. Nothing is worth the risk. Oh, okay. There are no... I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Birds. Oh my god, terrifying. Okay. And then, like, the third one is gonna be like... Watch. It's gonna be something, like, terrifying. Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind. Maybe the fourth one. Hmm. Hmm. I think the video is also trying to invoke like this feeling of like regret and like not really survivor syndrome, but like not being helpless is not worth the risk. Yeah, that's fair. Listen, if you're being plagued by these alternates, just go somewhere else. If the alternates know you're afraid of alternates, then the misspelling is what really sells it. The misspelling really sells it. I will give him that. And the miscapitalization. Yeah, that's smart. That's a messed up house if you got a room by the stairs like that. Welcome back, little cutie. I'm 9 years old. No, I'm not saying like... I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm saying it genuinely like adds to the atmosphere. It like makes it more convincing, even though I know it's all fake. The misspellings like really do help. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just wait. Third or fourth one, something messed up. Yep, there it is. At like face value, it's very interesting how the human mind wanders and creates figments out of nowhere, right? You look at this at a surface level and don't do any deep digging. It's a door, it's dark in there. That's it. And then you wander. What's in there? Why is it dark? I don't like that. I don't know what's in there. I can't see. That's when it gets scary. Don't like that. I've seen this guy like all the time. An intruder. That's why it's dark. Yeah. I mean, we fear the dark for a reason. It's a primal fear. It's like, what, three? Three primal fears? It's like heights, it's like darkness, and like something else. There's like three things we fear. That's cool. I'll give it another shot. Let's do another one. We did Overthrown. We did Intruder Alert. I don't know what this one is. I've seen that like intruder picture like all the time. Unscary. Yeah. I'm going mad. Don't show them Faust. He talks
Metaphysical
about
awareness disorder is a fatal mental illness that has been making a
madness.
sudden return in recent months.
Scream and attack him. But he's like ethereal, so he'll just do random stuff. explodes. It just disappears. Making you sleepy. Don't fall asleep.
MAD is a result of exposure to verbal information that is not desired to be known. The rate of death by suicides in patients diagnosed with MAD is 97%. But don't worry. The remaining 3% makes it worth trying to reverse the delusion.
Okay.
Avoiding the root causes of metaphysical awareness disorder development is the first step to being safe.
I haven't showed up in. I never said I was showing up in your
excessively
dreams.
frequent religious practices.
I said they.
Avoid
were showing
unnecessary
it.
beliefs
Can we show that on stream?
philosophical implications.
I missed it. What were we talking about?
Last but not least, looking after your loved ones is a key factor for maintaining mental stability.
You know what's interesting? Why is it a man? I don't like the static getting louder. And I get silent, and then boom. The funny loop on the screen. Well, thank God they didn't jump scare me. We'll do another short one. How many videos did I just see? Like 300 or something? Alright, that's that. That sounds awful. Oh, the loop? Oh. I think as long as it's not insinuating anything, which it technically is, it's fine. Andel Populatio Trend Report. There's no funny things for the other ones. Andel. But not. It's a lot of people leaving the town, you know, to move to better locations. The water's not very good in Mandela. The rent's kind of high. Right. This is like a 2000s, like, unregistered hypercam sort of thing. Temporal phenomena. Do I know this Latin? Emplecti intuitum. Nah, I don't know this, unfortunately. I know some Latin, but that's foreign to me. America, yeah. Those alternates would not last a second in America. Are you kidding me? Everyone's waiting. Everyone's waiting. Trigger happy to do something. Those alternates don't have a chance. Be scared. What? Death. They are in America? Nah, if it was actual America, hell no, those things aren't lasting. Mandela's got to be like somewhere in like the north, because like if it was in the south, no way. Frame one, the nastiest pixel peak on the alternates. I love the didgeridoo. I'm gonna pause it so you guys see what I saw. No, go back. Hold on. Flawed ass. I saw it on the right side of the screen, but I was blocking. Flawed ass. Okay, flawed assimilation. Okay. Cool. And they're gonna look probably a little bit better. Calm. Complete ass. Complete ass. Close. Overdriven ass. Uh-huh. You're not doing a really good job of hiding if you look like this. I didn't like that. Really? 6 seconds of red box. Loud equals funny, guys. I know what it's trying to be. I know how it's trying to be scary. But it's just like flashing like random ass images. It's just kind of funny. Let me guess. The other picture is going to show up on the right. A what? A messingy. A messin. A messin. And then scary. Or not. I can see where it's coming from. I can see where it's coming from. Hello, hello, Cyber. I can see where it's coming from. I'm a little too cynical for this, though, I will say. I point out all the flaws and everything, so... Well, at least I'm not tired anymore. Darkness. Thoughts about the ordeal. Your favorite Mandela character? If it's part of the 20-minute one, it's a bit...
Everything.
A what?
Everything I loved.
Uh-huh.
Everything I cared about is gone.
I know, man. Dude, it's Wednesday. It's maintenance. I know. Listen, the game will be back in a little bit. Just give it like 3 hours. You'll get 200 clues for it. It'll be great. Don't have to freak out that much, man.
I'm scared.
Dude, it's just like, you could play Dead by Daylight. It's like, it's not that bad. It's a little different. It's not that bad. But I played Dandy's World.
I can't show it.
Can't show it?
I can't show any fucking weakness, because if I act human, if I act like this is fucking bothering me...
This dude needs to play. He needs to play Copycat, like, right now. He's fiending. He's looking for the Ada to his Emil. He's fiending for it. He can't wait for maintenance to be done.
They're gonna lose hope. Everyone's gonna...
Dude, come on, man.
Blame me for this. Everyone doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, everyone's waiting.
No one knows what to do. I don't know what to do.
You just wait for it to be over.
I'm sorry. I can't be the man everyone wants me to be.
Okay, all things aside, man has a Desert Eagle. Do you know how, like, crazy these things are? What caliber they, like, fire in? Don't they fire in, like, 500 or something? Like, let me look really quick. It's some crazy caliber. No, they're 50 cal, I'm pretty sure. Desert Eagle caliber. I'm pretty sure they're 50 cals. Yeah, they're 50s. Yeah, they're huge. 50 Action Express. Sorry, they're not 50 cals. 50 cals are massive. Yeah, those things are huge. Yeah, they're big. That's a bit overkill, man. I'm just going to tell you that. Get like a Beretta or like a Colt. Desert Eagles are kind of expensive. He's upset, guys. He's upset because he missed his coordinator gun. See? He missed his coordinator gun.
Tired. Feel like I haven't slept in so long. Nobody knows the word.
Dog. Okay. 50 actions are very expensive. And he spent what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Those things at maximum hold like what, 10? How much does a Desert Eagle hold? Desert Eagle mag size is what? They hold 7. There's 21 bullets. He used 4 magazines. Sorry, 3 magazines. Mind you, these Desert Eagles are so strong that if you one-hand them, you will break your wrist. They're that strong. This dude wasted 27. 21. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, reload. Mags in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy has the strongest wrists on earth. It's insane. 21 Deagle shots. Hello, hello. These are bullet casings. We're watching the Mandela catalog, and we're just kind of making fun of it. And not one of them. Yeah, man, hit 21 shots. Like, that's crazy.
We're doing all these missing people. You know, they blame us for not finding them, but we don't know where the fuck they went.
He really can't. Dude, they're waiting for maintenance. They're not on the game. Of course you can't find them. They're waiting for maintenance. Just like, wait a few more hours. And we'll be good.
They don't realize that we're in the same fucking boat as they are.
I don't know, man. I'm in Manticore. You sound like a croc. I'm not going to lie. I'm not in the same boat as you.
That thing took something from me. I feel different.
POV, you've played against nerfed Hullabaloo once. Oh, I just unplugged my monitor at like the worst time.
Walk away.
Give me 1 second.
Back out into the world.
I just unplugged my monitor. What perfect timing. Give me 1 second. All right, we're my apologies. I really want to edit this. No. Switch channel up. You guys alive? Permissions needed to view this page. Did my TikTok? Yeah, TikTok just died. I wonder if it's unhappy, if it booted me off. No. 1506 25. I got banned on TikTok. Ugh. That's all right. I got banned on TikTok. Well, it wasn't the 5 bodies, no. It was probably it's probably the gun. Yeah. Yeah, firearms and dangerous weapons. Yep, no. No, they were right. They were right. They were correct. Okay. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Until what? 6:15? The 3 days? Oof. Yeah, because I like came back and it said permissions needed to view this page. 3 days with no job. Yeah. You gotta be more careful next time. Gotta be more careful next time. Whoops. Sorry, TikTok. I didn't mean it. I did not mean it. That's my bad. Well, that's awkward. Did I take a screenshot? I did take a screenshot. Yeah, it's really easy to get a ban on TikTok. I don't. It's all right. That was my fault. That was completely my fault. I understand. Let's put this guy away. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's okay. It's not a huge deal. I know one ban isn't crazy. Funny ways have gone. Yeah. Let's chat for a bit then. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. It happens though. It happens. Made fun of the guy who missed 21 deagle shots. It's a lot. I was getting live ban on TikTok affect your post. Oof. Yeah. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, I got banned on TikTok. Like temporarily. Just temporarily, which is okay. No, at least it's not a permaban, but no, the issue is like the thing that I'm more afraid of is like my actual content on TikTok. Like suffering because of it. I'm gonna get muted on IDV. Ugh. Unfortunate. It happens. It happens. I'm not too beat up about it. I honestly had it coming. I was kind of playing with fire, so that's completely understandable. Made fun of the dude. He did get mad. He did get mad. He was not happy about that. Making fun of him. Ugh. That's alright. It's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal. It happens. I was bound to make a mistake eventually. So think about everything. Yeah, stream did last for a long time. It did last for a pretty long time, I would say. At least it's easy to appeal. Yeah, I probably should appeal, to be honest. You're right. I would like to appeal, please. Okay, firearms and explosive weapons can cause trade of firearms or promoting them. No, I'm not promoting them. But I'll appeal. It's TOS. TOS is the scariest. I understand. Yeah, I did make it a little bit of a mistake. But hopefully they take the appeal. Yeah. No, it's completely understandable. So now I know. Probably best to not do some horror videos. The gun could have been fake, yeah. No, I don't know. It did look real, and it's pretty blatant. Manifesting, yeah. It's alright. The ban is for, what, 4 days? I'm just worried about it impacting, like, my actual videos. 3 days, yeah. Because today is basically over. That's okay. It's not a huge deal. Horror video's over. Everyone go home. No more. We get banned. That's okay. I'm not too, like I said. It was bound to happen once. In reality, I don't think I did something that bad. I was simply just watching a video. You know why I probably got banned? Is because I probably paused. I don't know. I paused on either the bullets or the gun itself. I don't think I was on the deagle for very long. But I think it was the bullets I was probably on for a bit. Yeah. It's okay. Stuck with you for 2 days. That's alright. It's alright. Well, we can chat for a little bit and then and for today. It's okay. I'll make a Twitter post about it. Let me find the picture. Don't watch. When do I normally stream? I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7:30 EST, and I normally end around this time. Normally I end in like 9 minutes or so, but you know, time is a little flexible. I normally play Identity 5. I play a number of horror games. Recently I've been playing Alien Isolation. What are we doing this week? This week we're doing, well, today was supposed to be the horror game stream, or horror video stream. Tomorrow is Dead by Daylight, and Saturday is Voices of the Void. So, a lot of asymmetrical horror games, and then a few other things sprinkled in between. Voices of the Void. We gotta find things to do. Because doing my job is boring. But that's alright. That was fun. Yeah. Glad you enjoyed. Freakbird is back. Yeah. Just go for it all. I gotta really like figure out like what to do with Voices of the Void. The Alien movie. Yeah. Some protagonists don't act like the smartest for videos. Interesting. Freebird DNI. What is Voices of the Void? Voices of the Void is really difficult to explain, but it's a cult classic, a fan favorite. It's essentially a game where you are, it's a psychological horror game where you are on a isolated station and you are meant to chart the stars in the sense of you download signals, you process those signals, and then you upload it. And you have to, like, each day you're given an assignment. Oh, you need 3 signals of a certain level. You need to go give them to your boss through drone. You're alone, by the way. You also have to go to these massive satellites, the things that actually get the signals, and you need to grab certain daily. There's different codes that they produce, and you need to grab them. The game capitalizes on how unassuming it is, because you think that nothing's gonna happen, and some random stuff will happen in the night. The pressure of playing that game is insane. Yeah, if you go on my channel, on this channel, and you go back a little bit, you'll see my VODs, and that'll give you an idea of what the game is like. It's very interesting. I did play it a decent amount. Let's see. Talk ban is crazy. It happens. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It should be in my live playlist. Repetitive tasks. I can see that. When was the last time I played it? Was a month ago. I felt like a lot longer. I felt like a lot longer than that. Check that out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Getting this shit scary. Yeah, that fossil hound was actually scary. Wonder, like, man, like scrolling back and seeing the amount of like IDV streams is like crazy. That's crazy. I guess I can like show you guys. Wizard 101. Yeah. Let's look. IDV grind set. Yeah, so we'll scroll all the way down. This is when I first started streaming on YouTube, because I've been streaming for 3 years. Funny enough, my streaming anniversary is gonna be July 10th. Okay, nice change. Yeah, I've been streaming for 3 years. My streaming anniversary is July 8th or 10th. Oh yeah, web fishing. Thank you. Yeah, the game died. It was so sad. Also, my model was way more stiff back then. Because now I can actually, you know, it looks a little more realistic. But back then it was a lot more stiff. Yeah, it's sad that web fishing died. It's so sad that it died. It was a good game. But that thing's dead now. It's straight dead. Yeah, there's nothing there. It was good. It was good. It was really good. I wonder, there hasn't been any updates, if I remember correctly, web fishing. No. There has not been. Web fishing VR World, that's cool. This game had a lot of potential, but I think it was handled very poorly. Now it's a goner. It still exists. Like, you can still play it. I think the game is still good on its own. But, like, it's not big anymore. Oh, there's the Void. That's what I was trying to find the entire stream, was the Void. You get some, like, weird fish when you go in there. If I show it, yeah, that's it. It's just a thing. That's pretty much it. But the game was fun while it lasted. Of course, the Void guy goes to the Void. Makes perfect sense. Oh, also, here's a little cool thing that I want to show you guys. We are actually very close to getting members on YouTube. I have to like look at it. Where is it? It's like somewhere. Community? No. Earn. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. So we need 500 subscribers. So we're almost there. And we need 3,000 watch hours. And we're a little more than halfway there. Yeah, we're close. We're close. Then we'll do members only streams. It's going to be very cool. Very excited. Very, very excited. What is this? Watch page ads. I don't know what this is. Shorts feeds ad. I don't know what that is. YouTube channel pinned somewhere. Yeah, I can give you my card. So if you go to my card, which is made by Cadaver, send the link in both chats so you guys can see. This is where you can find all my socials. Very fun. Very, very fun. So we are here. Wow. There we are. Look at that. It's me. Oh, it's a little bit of Inception. That's funny. Let's not do that. Yeah. Card is fire. I could thank Cadaver for that. I'm really bad at card design. It's me multiple times over and over and over again. Oh yeah, I did post a short recently. It's very, very funny. I did it while I was working. I'm not supposed to be working, or I'm not supposed to be doing that while working, but we don't talk about that. What else did I play? RuneScape was fun. I really liked RuneScape. Making the card, then I used it. Really? No, of course I was gonna use it. Yeah, good times. Fragpunk, yeah, I remember that. Lots of Voices of the Void. Hollow Knight, yep. Faith for a stream. It was like, yeah, it was one stream. Inscription. Before you're my bot, yeah. Oh yeah, the Valentine's. I should straight up delete this VOD. I really should. This was bad. Call to the Lamb, IDV. A lot of IDV streams. I played a lot more IDV back then. Iron Lugin. Where's Iron Lung? It should be around here. Just chatting. Nah. Schedule 1. Yeah, I remember that. Game is dead now. You have to watch it. Ugh. It wasn't that good. It really wasn't that good. You still need to record it? No, it's right there. You can just, it's just there. You can like download it. I know a few people commented on this. 101, 102, 103. And then I went back to 101. Well, it's a different class. Star Charting 101 is different from Entity Hunting 101. I thought you were overstepping. Nah, you're fine. It's funny because the reason why it's called Star Charting 101 and not Entity Hunting 104 is because I forgot the name. So I just changed it. Because I did not remember. Save error null. Holy shit, I hate that. Omega warning. Ultra kill VODs. I would say I was a pretty good ultra kill player. I'd say I was pretty good. I think the second stream I did pretty good. The game feels really good, but like once they're like, oh yeah, you have to do all of this stuff, to go fight Minos. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. I did not want to do that, so that's why I dropped it. Behind the scenes with Faust. How does he decide his streams? He doesn't. RuneScape's so fun. I love RuneScape. But I'm inclined to believe that you guys don't enjoy it too much. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I've heard that RuneScape's a little hard to watch sometimes. Oh yeah, I stopped farming these guys because I got the thing I needed. Raw dog at every stream. Pretty much. You enjoy it? That's true. That's true. Yeah, I was getting my ass kicked by Yama. Yama was just kicking my ass. Did I like fight him here? No, we did Toa. I remember. Yeah, this is when we did the raid, and I scuffed this so badly. For the yapping. I can't believe, like, the fact that I even killed the final boss is insane, because I was doing so bad. The clicks are not on point. I was, like, freaking out a lot. The last boss is so hard, though. I know there's no audio, but the fact that I actually did this was, like, crazy. Because you have to, like, click in the right spaces each time. If you click in the wrong space, you'll probably just die. See, right there, I didn't pray. I was supposed to pray range, and I didn't. I took 19 damage. And I almost did it again. I swear my thrall carried me so hard. This little ghost guy carried me so hard. Man, I haven't played RuneScape in a while. Risk of Rain. I love Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain is, like, one of my favorite games of all time. Risk of Rain 2, funny enough, is my first stream I ever streamed was Risk of Rain 2. I don't think you can ever find it again. I should have saved it. I think that has lost the time. But Risk of Rain 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. And it was poorly, like, the stream was all messed up. I was using a PNG at the time. Yeah, that stream is gone. That was my first stream ever. I'm pretty sure, like, the thing that I used for it, too, the thing that I used to, like, check these numbers, doesn't even show that my first stream is Risk of Rain, because if I go through all of them, July 6th, 2022 is my first stream. Right? It says it's a Minecraft stream. That's not true. The first one was actually a Risk of Rain stream. It should be here. Something about the warden, right? Please no warden, please. Yup. I remember that. Oh, 4 people watching me. It was an hour 34. Wow. Awesome. Yeah. I have a lot of clips. Like, my old model. I'm not going to turn the volume on. I do not want to hear myself. Yeah, that was my old model. Oh, you can't see it. I wish I could move. Let me move this way. This is my old model. This is my second model, by the way. My mouth did not open ever because I was using a webcam for tracking. So it looked really bad. This is a model I used too. I had a 3D era. Holy moly, look at this setup. Look at this setup. Do you know what's really funny? You see this person right here? Fenari Mori. I knew Fenari when they started out. And I saw them grow. They're actually really big now. Yeah, this is my old design. What else? Oh yeah, I was drinking alcohol this stream. Current one fits me. Yeah. I was drunk this stream. My old setup. Oh my god. Back when I played so much Mahjong. That was my main game. Do I have like a PNG? Oh yeah, this is the 3D one I had. You're not gonna hear my voice because I think I sound different. I remember this model. Holy moly. I remember this model. V-Roids or something. Oh my god. That's crazy. Do I have like please tell me I have one for like my first model, which was a PNG. I might have it saved somewhere. Look later with audio. Please don't. Where is it? Oh, this is the other Valentine's Day stream. I think I used the same thing. The same like area on the backdrop. That's funny. That is funny. I don't think I have anything from the first. No, I have to have a clip from the first. Oh yeah, this is when I was teasing that I was getting a new model. You look at something different. Oh, I did it myself. Yeah, that was cool. Back then, my head was massive. This model was interesting, though. I will say. Fire. Yep. Good times. Good times. There has to be one of like the first model. Alcohol with Mahjong. Yeah, I don't think there's got to be one of the first model. All of these are like one view clips. There has to be one. My shoulders are massive. They're huge. What is this? Roblox. Oh, I was playing Doors. I think this is the day I beat Doors or something. I did beat Doors. That's cool. Deep dive. How things have changed over time. There's gotta be. I guarantee you there's one clip of me with my first ever model. Actually, I should just go to like my Twitch and then show you guys like it'd be what? Content clips. And if we do date created, oldest first. Yeah, oh my god, it's my first model. Holy, you guys can't see it. All right, how do I full screen this? Where is this? How do I get to this? Copy link. We go here. Yeah, this is my first ever model. Can you believe it? I'll get this out of the way. Not this one. This was first Faust. The first ever Faust was a pit crew. Can you believe it? The static is fire. Yeah, every time I talked, it did the static effect. Cause yeah, that lore back then. That's crazy. All right, you guys can see who I follow. Let's do that. Faust 1.0. Yep. Yep. Those are the days. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the my logo, my old logo. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is a memory for like that is quite the memory. Holy moly. And to think like what I am now. Newest models peak, yeah, I'm a big fan. My first model have different lore? Yes. It did. It did have different lore. I need to remember that TikTok is not actually streaming. My first model, the lore is that he was a bored businessman who decided to make a deal with the old gods. He was given the power to travel between dimensions, right? Turns out, old gods don't really like that. So he was constantly on the run from those old gods. Now, every quote-unquote stream was a transmission from a safe dimension where the old gods did not know where I was, right? Hence the glitch effects and everything like that. So, lore-wise, technically, lore-wise, this is the second Faust. This is not the first one. The model after this is, what's it? This is technically the same Faust. It's still the second one. This one is the third Faust. Thank you, Twitch. It's the third Faust. Who's the first one? This guy. This is the first one. Turns out they weren't running from the old gods. They were running from me, himself. The first ever Faust. The first Faust I made a deal is now hunting the other ones. So that's the tie-in with all the models. Yeah. So, lore-wise, 97% of every Faust in every multiverse is corrupted. The 3% aren't. That's the lore. First Faust, handsome as hell. The first one? This one. Oh, wait, no. First one is me. Duh. Running for myself. Yeah. Basically. That's basically the lore. No, I know. I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, no. Yeah, that's fun. Good old lore. I have a lot of lore entries in the Discord. I've been meaning to write some more. Love multiverse. Yeah. Every single like stream or like collab was supposed to be like a dimension hop to like whoever that streamer VTuber's dimension was, right? Steam come my ears. This is all lore I've generated while just like walking. I used to have a job where I have to walk to work, and the walk was like 40 minutes, so I would just like think about like lore and stuff. Man, this time when I started streaming was so stressful because I wanted to be a good content creator so badly. I really wanted to do it. And I remember just like thinking about nothing but streaming. But I was so obsessed with trying to be a good streamer and, trying to build a brand. I think one of my not really selling points or something that really saved me is like my determination, because I've been through a lot in the streaming sphere, but I never gave up. I still kept going. I've seen friends fall. I've seen friends graduate. I've seen a lot of people leave. I've seen a lot of people blow up. There's a lot of different things, and I've seen it all. And I've still stood the test of time. So I really do take streaming seriously. I'm in too deep, basically. I could never quit. I really don't want to. As difficult as it gets, as tough it is, I never really want to give up. Well, that's why I'm here. This many years of Faust. Soon it's gonna be. Oh no, technically I've only been streaming for 2. Nope, 3? 4? If I started July, and then math is hard. I said 3. I started July 6th, 2022. My affiliate anniversary was like July 15th or 16th. This July would be 4. Damn. Browsing around. Yeah. It's interesting how Twitch works. You just kind of find someone who you like. They have a cool design. You're like, oh, let me check them out. Stream till at 89. Jesus. If you think I'm old now, just wait till I get there. The amount of takes I'm going to have is going to be crazy. 3 years in July. So a little over 2 years. Yeah. A little over 2 years I've been at this. But I don't plan on getting a new model. I think this is going to be my final model. I might get one for like lore reasons, but we'll see how much that comes out. Thank you, Bummy. Thank you. How does it feel? How does it feel what? I'm going to take my meds. How does it feel to be here? With outfit changes. Yeah. I say this a lot, and it's something I talk about a lot. I never thought I would get to this point. I know it's not great to talk about numbers. It really isn't, but I want to show you guys how it was, right? Look at how it was back then. 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 7, 18. Yeah, sure. And then I took a huge break for school. 7, 14, 9, 7, 6. This is when I was going to quit. This right here. These two. Funny enough, look at that. I played V Rising back then, 2024. This is when I was gonna quit, and then I discovered IDV, which I'm very glad I did, because we were here. Right, and yeah, it did go down a little bit. I did quit IDV here. Right, around this time is when I quit IDV. Right, and now we're here. Yeah, I'm happy I did find IDV, because I wouldn't have met any of you guys. I really wouldn't have. So I'm glad I did, because I was hopeless at the time. I really was. At this time, it was really difficult to like keep going because of the numbers. But we're past that. We're past that now. It's good to see growth. It's good to see things, right? I find beefing in someone else's chat. I think I know who it was. Yeah, Mahjong Soul. Like one of my most streamed games. This is a weird lineup, I'm not gonna lie. 5v5s. Yeah, of course. Of course. Get membership for YouTube. Yeah, I'm very happy. I never thought I would ever get to this point. I never thought I would. I never thought I would cultivate a community. Because look at what I was looking at. So I never thought I would get there. 1 hour of IDV to make it 300. Alright, guys. We're playing IDV. I'm kidding. 95.58 to think. I thought I streamed Mahjong for an eternity. To think that I streamed IDV even more is insane. No, I'm not actually gonna play an hour. I gotta go to bed. I got work tomorrow. It's been a journey, and I'm very happy of how it's turned out. Really, I really am. I really am. It's really interesting looking back and seeing what we accomplished. This whole thing is a stain. This whole break is such a stain. Ugh. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a journey. Things have been getting better. I made this announcement in the Discord, but I truly was scared of coming back to IDV because I knew how I was back then. And I've explained many, many times. I was in a very bad headspace around like this time. So that's when I made the decision to stop. And now we're back. And it's a lot better now. A lot better. I'm way happier now. I had so much stress back then. Graduation, pressure to find a job. I was finishing up. I wasn't doing well streaming wise. I was getting up and streaming and playing a very frustrating game. And I was letting that seep in. And then that's why things the way. If you were there, you understand. I'm sure everyone that was there at the time understood. Man, Darkwood was such an ass game. But it's not the same. It's not the same anymore. It is not the same. League of Legends, can you believe it? I had a League stream. Where was it? Soul Fighter Arena practice. Uh-huh. The Mahjong grind. I could. Mahjong is an interesting game, I will say. What a time. What a journey. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god, Fool's Gold himself. It's Norton. What a grand time. What a grand time. Fool's Gold IRL. Yep, I knew Fenari back then. I am not trying to like point out like VTubers, but I knew Fenari like around this point. I remember. They've come a long way. They're very good. Very good channel. I'll check them out. I feel like the old person that's watching everyone grow up. The one and only. Amazing. Incredible. Got a celebrity here. Someone call Frank. Frank is gonna go crazy. I'm not that old. I'm only like 7,000 something. 7,136 or something. Good. Oh, yeah. Uncle. Of course, mommy. Yeah, with that, I'm probably also going to end as well. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Do I stream IDV? No. I do not. I do. I like drop your skincare routine. Icker. Lots of Icker. Need to. No, I do. I do. I do stream IDV. I have 300 hours streamed of IDV. No, I do. Hello, Cindy. Yeah, I'm on. You wanna see me? Where's my YouTube? Of course. Yeah, this is how many times I stream IDV. Lots of IDV back in the day too. Nothing but it. Play Fool's Gold. You missed the 1 month of me learning Fool's Gold, and you'll sub. We'll see. But thank you everyone for watching, listening to my whole spiel of being old. You'll 1v1 me. The thing is, I'm a hunter main. I'm not a survivor main. We'll talk next time. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to talk or chat. Survivor main, perfect. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Let's find someone to raid.